I need that sports encyclopedia. Where you at, Steve Kim? Got Trent in the cut.
The Coach JB Show.
What up, man? The real Coach JB. My main man, Big Smitty.
Are y'all ready for this?
Run like something to prove it. Came to a conclusion that it's Smitty and JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side, worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150, we never change what's happening. Hurdle link
in any metric, coach, you cannot have Russell Wilson.
Nick gave me my first offer. Like, you got to have that store. You got to be marketable.
Hockey, football, baseball, then basketball.
Oh, I love this fucking show so much, man. Are you mixing light and dark at 11 a.m.?
I'm elated that I can be able to coach, that I can be able to mentor these kids, and give them everything that I've learned over the last 20 years.
Get Smitty and Jason Brown, kill the it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed the it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap.
You are now tuned in to the Coach JB Show.
What up? The real Coach JB here, man, for the Coach JB Show with Big Smitty. We are proud to announce we have a new ad sponsor, and that is Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the largest independently owned daily fantasy sports DFS platform in North America. We are one of the easiest and most exciting ways to play DFS. It's just you against the numbers instead of battling thousands of other players, including pros and sharks. You pick more than or less than on 2 to 6 player stat projections and watch the winnings roll in. Prize Picks is a skill-based, real money daily fantasy sports game. How does it work, you ask? You pick 2 to 6 players, and if they will go more or less than their Prize Picks projection, you will win. Players can choose from a vast selection of sports and stat types not offered anywhere else. Prize Picks offers projections on any sport that you watch. This includes college football. We're about to start up. Pro hockey, pro basketball, pro football. NFL season is here, plus pro baseball, pro golf, men's college basketball, NCAA tournament, plus women's college basketball, soccer, women's pro basketball, esports, pro car racing, tennis, MMA, boxing, disc golf, you name it, we got it. Short, fat, skinny, and tall, Prize Picks does it all. And I just got to be honest, dog. I started doing Prize Picks, and I won instantly, and that's why I am endorsing Prize Picks to the fullest right here on the Coach JB Show with Big Smitty. Go to prizepicks.com/Coach JB and use Coach JB as the promo code for a first deposit match up to $100. So go to prizepicks.com/Coach JB and use code Coach JB for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks is the best betting app online in North America. Go get it and do what Coach JB and Big Smitty does every day. We bet Prize Picks. Head on over there, prizepicks.com/Coach JB and get you $100 match right now. Appreciate you. Peace. What up, man? The real Coach JB here, live on this T-Rich Thursday. Trent Richardson joins us live. We are here fully loaded today. Big Matt hopefully gets his join us in today. He's got some sick kiddos at the house. Hopefully he can get in. And Steve Kim will definitely be here. We got a lot. But before any of those people, we got the worst hairline having co-host, Ball State legend, undersized D tackle, slower than Tank Johnson and smaller than Tank, but yet still thinks he could have sacked me, Coach JB. Naptown's owners, Far East Side, very own Big Smitty. Welcome, Big Smitty, in, everybody. Clap it up.
I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Ha 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 till I die. That song came in my head I don't know why. It just came in my head. 3 6 Mafia. That song came in my head. I freestyled it. I flipped it for my intro, man. How y'all doing, man? I see the Pac-Man shirt, JB. I see the Pac-Man shirt.
I did not know what the song was. I was listening and I was thinking, damn, Big Smitty's showing his true femininity. And I was like, what is that? And then I heard it at the end.
Yeah. See? You don't know your music.
I thought you were coming out on the show.
Come on now. Only place I'm coming out of is a bank.
I thought you were coming out and letting everybody know. You know what I'm saying?
Coming out of a strip club. Coming out of
Ruben's in the house, Big John Waffle. Everybody's in the house. Pound the like on the way in the door. Don't come in and wipe your feet off before you pound the like button. We got new merch.
Jada?
We got some new merch out there. We're selling it tonight, dog. Because I just telling you, I got some merch that.
That is hard.
Oh, what a lot. All the Steelers fans out there, I'm putting it up. It's on the website, CoachJBStore.com. You can get this one or this one.
Ooh, the black one hard. The black one go crazy.
You can get that one, too. You can get it tonight. You can have it for all your Steeler Nation fans. We're about to have these shirts going crazy for Steeler Nation. There's more Steeler fans in L.A. than there is L.A. Rams.
I've seen it.
I'm just telling you. So you can get the yellow one. You can get the black one, whatever you want. Hold Watt a lot. We're about to break it up. We're about to tag TJ Watt, JJ Watt, fucking Kilowatt. We're about to get everybody involved in this shit.
Hey, man, buy your shirt. If you purchase a shirt, take a picture with it and make sure you tag us and put hashtag Hold Watt. Put that in the hashtag, man. We're going to repost. We'll bring the pictures on the show throughout the week. If you purchase a shirt, post it. Tag us and put the hashtag Hold Watt. We're going to put it on the show.
Hell yeah. Let's get you started. Quote of the day today right out the gate. So we got a lot to discuss. We got a lot of big show. Quote of the day brought to you by AQMS, the number one moving company in the United States. AQMS. Use my promo code 1-888-233-3110. And get you a great deal. Affordable quality moving in storage. Move a car, move furniture, move a couch, move a house, move a business. We call it business. AQMS, 1-888-233-3110. Get all your moving needs done right there. Quote of the day brought to you by betonline.ag. Use the promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV. The truth is only harsh if you're unable to face it. Big Smitty. That's the only time it's harsh. No, truth only hurts when you won't face it. You know how many times I've been told the truth by someone else, and I just take it. I'm like, man, yeah, you're right. Like nowadays, these kids will fight that shit like I'm like, nah, you hating.
People don't like to get criticized no more. You know what I'm saying? Like even when it's true, they don't want to hear it.
Correct. Correction's not criticism.
Contrary
to belief, brought to you by Prize Picks. Head on over there as well. Tell them the Coach AB show sent you. We all lie, Big Smitty, and we all keep secrets, contrary to belief. If somebody tells you they don't, they lying again.
That's another lie.
Yeah, you got to lie to cover up the first lie.
Yeah, that's real. Let me ask you this real quick: Is there ever a good time to lie? Like, is there ever a time where, like, okay, I understand why you lied? You know what I mean? Hey, baby, do I look fat in this dress? Nah, baby, you look fucking amazing.
Yeah, I made a pact with myself that I took some truth serum years ago, and I just can't do it. I can't do it. Like,
so if a woman say, "Hey, JB, tell me straight up, do I look fat as fuck in this dress?" What you gonna say?
You look fat as fuck, baby, but you got a fat ass too, though. I'm still hitting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you, like, I can't lie to you, like, baby, nah. Because here's the thing, I ain't taking you out in public.
Yeah, I feel that.
Looking like fucking wobble body. Right. I'm not taking you out looking like fucking.
Looking like what's Buddy's name in the chat with the Power Ranger mask on? Looking like Buddy.
Yeah, fucking fat ass ninja. Contrary to belief, honest people will always be hated, Big Smitty. Just so you know. Everybody wants to know. Honest people will always be hated, but a liar you'll fucking love and like his tweets and retweet. Honest people, motherfuckers is calling me on the phone. We'll dive into that one in a minute. Contrary to belief, you can never do enough or be enough for somebody with a huge void because the problem is not with you. The problem lies with them, contrary to belief.
Just
telling you. I don't know.
There it is. Free game, y'all. It's free game on it's 6 a.m. on the West Coast, and we already giving you free game. We should have 300 likes right now. Like right
330.
Right now. 330. Right now. And curl them up. You know what, JB, before we move on, I could bet money that half the chat don't even know what's on your shirt right now. We got so many young people, man, in this show, and young folks from TikTok that enjoying the show. And they probably don't even know what's on your shirt right now. And it's a damn shame because that's a legendary shirt that you got. That's probably one of my favorite shirts you got.
Really?
I ain't gonna lie. That's one of my top 5 shirts of JB. I'm not gonna lie.
I got a lot of shirts still to break out.
I got top 5 right now.
Smitty, I got hundreds of shirts. Cats don't even know my shirt game is just impeccable. I could break out a new shirt every day for the show, 365 days a year. No, I can't do that, but I'm trying to get to there.
Yeah.
Wear a new shirt every day for the whole 365 days.
Could you do that? I can't do that. I probably do it for like 35 days. I gotta start back. I ain't got no clothes over here. I'm really from the hood, y'all. Like, y'all think I be lying? Like, I didn't move from one hood to another hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here on the block. I'm out here slanging what I'm slanging. I'm doing what I gotta do to just, pay bills. Just paid rent in my new spot a couple days ago. We out here hustling. I got lemonade stand. I got people working for me. We out here just getting out the mud, man. JB, he got the pool in the back. He got a fucking water slide getting built in right now. I don't know if you guys saw that. He got damn
I ain't seen it.
He got a fucking farm, like a little mini farm with hyenas and reindeer and shit that he trains. He got 2 more dogs he buying, all type of shit going on, man. It's crazy.
Poll question. Whoever gets this is a poll question, but it's actually a trivia question. The first person that can call in. Let's do a call.
Let's do that.
First person to call in. I'm gonna put it right in the chat right now. We're gonna put it in the chat right now in the comment section. Put it in the chat. First person to call in. Hopefully it's a Baltimore Ravens fan. Call in right now. If you want a chance to win this poll question. You want to win this poll question. Thanks, Bailey, for throwing it up there before we ask so they can cheat and Google it. Come on, Bailey. What are you doing? Bailey's young. Bailey, he took it off. Like he took it off real good. God damn, Bailey. Who is the only running back ever over the past 3 years to play in every game? Who's the only running back over the past 3 years to play in every single game?
Call, hurry up, y'all. Call, hurry up. Come on. First call. Come on. 10.
You know who it is, Smitty? You know who it
9.
is?
I don't know the answer. 8.
Eric with the wrench. You know who it is?
7. 6. 5. Come on, y'all. 4.
Jesse said
3.
Eric Dixon. I said the last 3 years. Eric Dixon ain't played in 23 years.
They don't want to call in. They scared. Uh-oh.
Who is it?
What's going on, Tanner?
What up, Tanner?
What's going on, bro? What up, man?
Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, so who's the only running back over the last 3 years not to miss one game?
Derrick Henry.
Nope.
Damn, Tanner. We were counting on you, Tanner.
Shit.
Hey, good try though. Good. Hey, same school.
Same school. Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, thanks for calling in, brother.
Hey, yes, sir, brother.
Peace.
Are
you sure it's the same school?
Ain't it?
It depends what the answer is, because I thought it was another answer. You might be right, actually, because I don't know the answer. I legit don't know. So I could be wrong.
Najee Harris.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Hell of an answer.
Najee Harris is the only running back that has not missed a game in 3 years. By the way, Y'all want to pay all these motherfuckers? And that's one dude has not missed a game. One of the one position.
But he ain't the best performing running back in those 3 years. I'll say that. So.
I'm just saying, he don't get the rock either like that.
I mean, you can. What's the reason you ain't getting the rock? Is the reason coach ain't getting you the ball? I mean,
Najee nice. I think they just fuck him up. I don't know.
He cool, but he ain't what we thought he was gonna be.
And that's this year.
Look at his numbers. Another poll question, y'all. Another poll question, man. Do men bake? Is it okay for grown ass men to bake? Because there's somebody on this show, guys, that I know. I ain't gonna say no names. Somebody that I know that attempted to bake some brownies last night, and this person told me that the brownies didn't turn out as great as they might have should have, and the excuse was, I ain't no women bake. I'm not no woman. I'm a man. No, it ain't. Ooh. I can't tell you who told me that. It could be somebody behind the scenes. Could be a producer. It could be fucking Bailey. It could be anybody. But I'm just saying I had that conversation before, and I just want to ask you guys: do men bake? I see Jared M says I bake brownies. Are they good though, Jared? Like you can do it, but are they good? Eric with the wrench says I'm teaching myself. Okay. He's teaching himself.
That sound like Derek.
I'm teaching myself. Nate W right here baking some fumunda. I don't know what fumunda is. I don't know. What is that? What's fumunda?
Man, that's from underneath your ass and balls.
Black person word of the day. Black people word.
Black people shit of the day. Man, there's a lot going on right now. I'm getting all kind of I'm getting tagged since I can't go on TikTok because
I'm getting emails and shit. Me too. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, what's going on?
Hey, poll question. If Smitty and I were to get a big show sponsor such as, let's say, Mint Mobile, right. And Mint Mobile said, if you could sign up 1,000 new people off your show, and then you can invite some of those 1,000 people to a Super Bowl party, would y'all switch over to Mint Mobile? If I could get you to hook up and meet on a video or something from Ryan Reynolds, would you switch over to Mint Mobile?
Let us know in the chat right now.
I'm about to switch over to Mint Mobile.
Yeah, no, I'm not like real shit. Not being funny. You know me. You've been talking behind the scenes. I've been having some big time issues with this fucking phone company that I'm dealing with. Signal messing up, Wi-Fi messing up.
Why everybody say not a chance I'm going to Mint Mobile? Mint Mobile isn't bad. I had it before. Possibly. Same as Boost. Hell nah. I got Mint Mobile. It's worth having for real. Hell nah. No chance.
Jones is how much they charge it. So I mean, it's a couple different packages, but the if you want unlimited everything, it's only $30 fucking.
Someone said I would.
Like $30 for everything. You can't beat that, y'all. $30 for unlimited data, text, phone.
I've got like 4 homies that got Mint Mobile. They swear by it. If it's $30, I might have to fuck with it.
No, I'm dead ass shit. Like right now, I'm gonna tell you straight up. Like
Mint Mobile catching strays, they say.
Me and the wife got like a fucking combined package. And granted, we are paying off our phone too, so that's a little. But we paying like $160 or some shit. We paying a lot right now for the phone. So if I can go from $160 to $60 total for 2 phone bills, shit, I'll be Mint Mobile.
Hey, if Mint Mobile paying, and we can get you all over to Mint Mobile.
Yeah, hey D, I was thinking that too, bro. I'm like, even if it's like a little backup phone for, I got 2 phone, one for the like whatever, like, shit, that might be a good little. I'm a hustler. I need 2 phones, so I don't know about that, but I'm about to switch over, JB. I ain't gonna lie to you. $30 for everything.
Hey, if we said that Mint Mobile, we get 1,000 people to come over, we get a studio in person, and then we can name it certain people that came over. We put your name on a plaque in the studio. This could be the new big thing. I'm just telling y'all. I'm just thinking of ways. I'm just trying to figure it out if it's worth it. They get us a studio. If 1,000 people got Mint Mobile on this show and we get a studio in person,
real shit.
Y'all can be part of the show. Like, really. Ain't nobody else doing that shit.
All right, I don't know. I try to tell him. I don't know. Some rumors out there. Like I said, we ain't signed nothing like that. But there's some rumors and some opportunities.
Right, Jesse. We can't even get 1,000 likes. How we gonna get 1,000 phone people come over there? See what I'm saying? See, you fighting
That's a good ass point. That's a hell of a point. That's a hell of a point. But we've been talking though, and I'll say this: there's some talks that we could get a Mint Mobile studio, but we would need literally 1,000 people to switch over for them to do that. So like that's why we're on the real. That's why we asking y'all, because it's like we ain't signed nothing yet, but we're like, should we sign it? Should we not? If you guys are saying that nah, y'all ain't gonna do it, it's a waste of time. But if you guys want us to do this in person, get a studio, and you guys are saying, you know what, $30, fuck it, I got $30, and you'll switch over, then we'll go ahead and sign and make it happen, and we'll get this, we'll get it popping, because we was around the studio by January 15th, January 19th or something. So I don't know. And that's my birthday, y'all. January 9th. My birthday next month. That'd be a hell of a birthday gift. A studio.
Gene said, man, I don't know, fellas. It's like a tough, it's like a, what, is Mint like what? Boost Mobile or something? Nah. It ain't Boost Mobile.
Hey, Mitt they got hella money into the company. I just saw like a big time investment into it, right?
Oh, yeah. I think, what's the name sold for $1 billion?
A billion.
Ryan Reynolds. I think Ryan Reynolds sold it for $1 billion or something, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I done been with T-Mobile. I've been with AT&T. I've been with Verizon, and all these phone companies. Like they got the name, so like we just get like mesmerized. Like, oh my God, it's the best network. They all do the same shit. It's just they got the brand notoriety to charge you.
Marley, best believe if we go over, if we go over, we're getting it too. We're gonna have it right here.
Yeah,
get a burner phone. Get a burner phone. Shit.
Yeah, like listen, I'm from the hood for real. $30 for everything? Like what? I'm like, come on, bro. That don't make that's crazy. 30 for everything. Unlimited data, fucking you got internet, calls, and you doing everything you got now, but for $30. Like, I don't know, bro. Y'all sound crazy.
I gotta bring my man in. He just eating in the background. I gotta bring him in.
What you back here eating? Some top ramen noodles and piece of rolls and ranch? What you eating, my guy?
Man, I just saw him in the back, dog, and he was just eating and shit.
Show us the cup. Show us the cup. Nuts and more. My guy's eating nuts. He woke up early this morning. He said, "No what? You know what I got to taste for it? Nuts and more."
Birthday.
I respect that, my guy. Nuts and more.
The ghost. So good.
How you feeling, man?
I appreciate you, dog. You missed the calling for the poll question, but hey, they're saying pause on the nuts and more. I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm from Baltimore, born and raised, lifelong Ravens fan. Went to the first game in '96.
Ooh, I was 2 years old.
I heard you say I hope the first call in is a Ravens fan. So.
Oh, okay.
Man, we like you, Milbest. We appreciate you. Hey, Milbest, real quick. Last night, I got a phone call from a private ID number, blocked ID number. It was the guy that I blocked on Twitter who has a podcast with like 300 fucking listeners. And he left me a 5-minute voicemail mentioning Hitler and lawyers and charges. And I'm like, you really this fucking bored at home with no life? I thought you had a podcast. You literally found my number online somehow, called it, blocked your number, and left me a voicemail for 5 minutes.
It's people. People just want attention.
God damn.
They're just miserable and they got to spread their misery.
Hey, I hear you.
He was probably hoping that you'd mention him on the show. And
oh, yeah. Well, I did. I got something even better than that for his ass later on.
One more question, Milbest. If we switched over to Mint Mobile, $30 for unlimited text, calls, and data, and we told you, hey, man, if you switch over with us, you'll get an invite to our Super Bowl party. We'll be able to get a studio. Would that be something that you would be open to? Like, be honest. Don't lie. Be honest.
Well, you said invite, meaning like I can actually come. But
you would meet JB and I in person, get an autograph.
I'd have to get my ass out there though, right? Because I
where you
live
at?
on the East Coast. I live in Richmond, Virginia.
Okay.
I'd have to get my ass out there.
Hey, you can take Uber. It only costs you like 30 grand.
Hey, I don't know.
Might be
Hey,
better
but you're
than
saving
flying
$30. You're saving a lot of money on Mint Mobile, though.
Yeah.
$30? I don't like. It's kind of like give and take.
Hey, Mill Bass, we appreciate you, dog.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, go Ravens. I understand your reservations on Lamar, but
Whoa, racist.
well, no, I mean, I agree, but you gotta understand we've had one in 27 years, one QB that's been Flacco. So plus Lamar. I mean, the Ravens can't sell tickets, so Lamar is a good attraction. It was Ray Lewis, so there's a lot of sides to it. But I hope he stays healthy.
Hey, Mill Bass, man, we appreciate you, man. Thank you for listening. We're gonna get to the show.
Yep.
Call back again later on. We'll do another one.
All right.
Peace out. Peace
Later.
out. Hey, JB, do you know Patrick Cahill?
Who?
Patrick Cahill. Bitch made cat. I'm just making sure you didn't know him before I was gonna make sure.
Patrick Cahill?
Cahill.
Yeah, I don't know. Him.
Is he black or white?
I don't white.
Cahill? That's a white ass name, ain't it? Fucking racist. PC. Patrick Cahill.
Let me see. Who's this? Let's see. This guy too, though.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Damn, you supposed to be my fucking. You supposed to be my. We supposed to be tied in. We supposed to be on the fucking. You know what I mean? We supposed to be in the streets together.
Hang out on there.
I can't even trust you, United Drills of America. You ain't really like that thing. You gotta put it out there like that. The real ones I know ain't just putting it out there like that. You ain't from Chicago. You know what I mean? Because I know that's the lingo, the drill. You ain't from Chicago, my guy. You know what I mean? What's your autograph worth? United Drills of America. What's your autograph worth? I'm just curious. You motherfucker. I think I'm too nice on this show. I think I'm about to start cussing motherfuckers out.
Said international calls covered on Mint.
Mexico and Canada, yes. Mexico and Canada.
Mexico and Canada. They did tell us Mexico and Canada.
Yes.
Doc, you looking for a little burner?
JB, I think I'm about to beat somebody's ass on camera. I think, JB, for real, because I think everybody think I'm just this nice dude. I smile, I joke, I think I'm about to knock somebody out on camera and fucking leak it, so people can know that, like, yeah, I'm a hell of a guy. I'm a nice dude, but don't get it twisted. You can get these hands, United Drills, Cahill, all the shit talkers in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Beauty.
I think when you get to the point of the guy, I think you would like, all right, what's up? All right, it's all good. Like, I think you're too nice. I didn't kick in again.
I'm gonna beat my ass at the Charger game last year. My whole career was almost over.
Like in the heat of the moment, and you got to fight right now. I don't know if you can't hold it in and then go find a dude and fight. You would lose it. You'd be nice again by then.
Nah,
that's
fine. I'm nice people who I fuck with. If I don't fuck with you from the jump, then the energy's already there. Like I'm already in that type of fucking zone from the get-go if I don't rock with you. You know what I'm saying? So some people in the chat I don't rock with. You know what I mean? People, keyboard warriors, they talk crazy on the internet, Jay, because it's easy. Everybody got one of these. Everybody got a Mint mobile phone. Go in there and just type and text. But in person, I want to do that.
And one of your schools in Indianapolis had a school shooting in a basketball game yesterday.
What? Why didn't I hear about it? Are you serious?
Yeah, because you're not really from the hood like that. That's why you didn't get no notification. I did. My homies hit me up from Naptown. They told me. What school was it? It was damn. It was
oh shit, it was at Lawrence Central.
Lawrence Central, yeah.
Damn, my boy. Damn, I gotta text my homie.
Let's get the show started, man. The thumbnail is Zach Wilson, the Mormon MILF hunter. Big Smitty calls him the Morphin MILF hunter because he doesn't enunciate. He's not very smart. He's not very smart. Real stereotypical racist show. He's not very smart. He can't read good.
Y'all hella racist.
The Morphin MILF hunter is back as the starter in New York. Big Smitty, where you at with this? The Mormon MILF hunter, Zach Wilson, back as the starter for the Jets. There's been people that have come out like Micah Parsons and said that you as an organization has ruined this kid's confidence. This is the part I have about Micah Parsons and these cats doing these podcasts we broke down yesterday for an hour. Why are you talking about another organization and another player when you're a player on another organization and you're a defensive lineman? Like, gotta stay in our lane, though, dog. Like, I would wish that NFL teams would say, if you mention our team, we're never going to trade for you, get you in free agency. At year 10, Micah Parsons, you'll never be able to play for this organization. If you start doing something like that, you'll stop getting these dumbass comments. Why is Micah Parsons commenting about something he don't know about? How do you know what this organization is doing? Like, look, maybe he's right, but listen, you sound stupid, though, talking about someone else's business. This is my personal opinion. Why are you in their business?
JB.
Has nothing to do with you, Smitty. Has nothing to do with Micah Parsons.
We're doing the same thing we're doing right now. We're doing the show Monday through Friday. We don't be knowing what the fuck's going on. We do the same. We give our opinion.
If you and I came out and made a blanket statement about Pat McAfee, Pat McAfee's show has in the background that video they just showed is like we don't know. That was what equivalent would that be? We're not talking about another show's backstories and what's going on behind the scenes. This dude's talking about what's happening behind the scenes at another organization. Sounds ignorant to me. We're not doing that. We're talking about shit that is in the public eye out there to talk about. We don't know what's happening behind the scenes at Fox, ESPN, blah, blah, blah. We talk about what we see on stage. We don't know what's going on behind in production. This guy's talking about what's happening at production level in another organization about another owner's team and another coach and another player, like all that. If I was the Jets players, I'd be like, dog, shut the fuck up. Stop talking about our guys. Stay in your lane. Like, that is where it's starting to get a little bit fucking weird to me. Like, that's the Draymond Green shit. Like, that's where I'm like, dog, just talk about the game you just played in. If you're going to do a show, talk about the game you just played in. Talk about the Niners beating that ass by 40. Don't come out talking about, we'll see you again. Not just say, no, we got our ass beat. Hopefully we play them in the playoffs. We don't do that no more. We're talking crazy shit. I don't know. That's me. That's a generational difference, Smitty, I guess.
I hear you. I guess focusing on the whole Zach Wilson being a starter part of it, it's just chaos right now going on in New York, man. They went from obviously Aaron Rodgers, he gets hurt game one. They bring in Zach Wilson. They say, I'm going to stick with him. I'm going to ride with him. Even when everyone was saying to bench him, stuck with him. Eventually, he started playing too bad. Robert Saleh finally gave in, benches him, brings in fucking Tim Boyle, who, look at his college numbers, motherfucker was shitty. I don't know how he's even in the NFL, honestly. I should be in the NFL.
Big arm.
I hear you. I know a lot of them with big arms. But he got NFL, played 2 games. Now he got not just benched, he got cut from the team. Now they're bringing Zach Wilson back up as a starter. This shit is like the New England Patriots all over again when it comes to quarterback moving around. I guess it's just something that goes on in the AFC East. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just don't know how to manage quarterbacks. You rewind a few years ago to Tua's rookie year. He had him and Fitzpatrick going splitting reps. Like, I guess it's just an AFC East thing is what they do. I don't get it. I don't like it. If you should have just either stuck with Zach Wilson or went with somebody else and stuck with them. The whole back and forth going on, I just like that's not. It's a phrase you always make for college football. Something along the lines of if you got 2 quarterbacks, you ain't got 1 quarterback, basically. And I feel like that's what's going on there.
They don't though. They don't. I mean, they don't. They're struggling. They try. If I'm Saleh, here's the thing. Saleh screwed the pooch by not doing it sooner. See, if I'm Saleh, I do it way sooner by holding on to Zach for like 4 more weeks and then benching him and now bringing him back looks even worse. It looks incompetent as the CEO, the head coach, and the leader of that organization. It looks like you don't know what you're doing. You're throwing shit at the wall. You're like, pull it now. Like, nah, be definitive. Head coach, hey, dog, we got to make a decision right now. We're struggling. We've lost 3 in a row. Zach, we got to sit you. Now, if it don't work out, it is what it is. You already screwed the pooch by not getting a veteran in there. That is number one. You should have went out and got you a veteran quarterback, Josh Dobbs, who lightened it up in Minnesota after he's been there for fucking 30 days. You had him you lost an opportunity on. Flacco is now out here starting right now. You got all these old quarterbacks who are veteran guys who you could have went out and got. I don't know why you didn't go and do everything you could to get Jameis Winston. I don't know why in my right mind. You should have went out and tried to go get Jameis Winston. You should have went out and tried to get somebody that's out there that could have helped your organization, because your defense at the time was one of the best defenses in the NFL, and now you've ruined it. You have Denver Broncoed that organization last year with Russell Wilson and that horrible Nathaniel Hackett scenario. You ruined the number one defense in the NFL. You couldn't muster more than 13 points a game, and you were losing games by 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. And if you would have got you something in, you would have changed that scenario. The common denominator, Nathaniel Hackett. He's back in New York. He's horrific on offense as a play caller, play designer, putting players in position. You got Garrett Wilson. You can't get him to fucking rock. You can't get this guy to ball. You wasted one of the best pure wideouts in the NFL. This entire year he's a waste. The defense is just being wasted out there, and should have made a move earlier in the season, in my opinion. And I believe that's why you hear Saleh on a little bit of a hot seat take right now on a lot of people's platforms. You screwed up 3 times, dog, as a head coach. You should have got a veteran. You should have benched him or not benched him way before. And now you're coming back to him like with buyer's remorse. Like, or seller's remorse, whatever you want to say. I guess you got seller's and buyer's remorse. Like, now you're looking confident. That's just what I think. Trevor Lawrence denied the cart. So we're going to be clear. Dr. Jesse Morris came on here and was like very upset as a doctor, as he should be. Why is this guy walking down, putting pressure on his leg after the injury? He's come out and said, I've denied the cart. So
we have an amazing medical staff that takes care of us in every way that you could imagine. Anything that we need, they're always there. They work pretty much around the clock to take care of us. So we got one of, if not the best in the league. So there's I've heard what Amanda was telling me, kind of all the stuff that's been going on. And we talked about getting a cart, and I was going to get a cart, and then I'm standing there, and I'm already on the sideline at that point. The tunnel's right there. I just wanted to get off the field, get out of there. I didn't know what was going on with my ankle, and I felt like I could get off. And I was like, hey, you're good. Just don't bring it out. I'm going in. And then once I got in there, I'm like, this is a pretty long walk, But I was already there, and they asked again if I wanted a cart. I'm like, no, we're going to make it the whole way there. I didn't know there was cameras in the tunnel, So that's kind of – they're everywhere. Exactly. So, but no, of course we have carts, and we have everything we need. And
so basically – just want to be clear. We wanted to let everybody know, because we've kind of been like, where's the doctor? Where's the cart? Where's the blah, blah, blah. So we wanted to come out and let you know Trevor Lawrence is a dog.
He's so tough, man. Hey, he the toughest guy in the league right now. I ain't never seen him. I've never in my life seen somebody twist their ankle with a high ankle sprain and deny the cart and make it from the fucking field down the tunnel to the locker room. This is the toughest quarterback in NFL history. Kudos to Trevor, the whole Jaguars organization, all the fans, man. This was Kobe-esque when Kobe tore his Achilles and got up and walked to the free throw line and knocked down 2 free throws to seal the deal against the Golden State Warriors and walked off on his own regard. I love it. It's so tough. I just had to say that, JB.
AR5 need an ambulance.
Real truth is a real lame. Real truth is a real hater.
I didn't even know he said that. I just said that out of nowhere. I didn't even know he wrote that.
Yeah, you said it. You did see that. You saying it, and you don't even rock with Real Truth. You don't even rock with Real Truth, but you rock with him today. You a flip.
I didn't even know he said it. I didn't even know he said it.
You saying that shit?
It's crazy. Yo, you know what you'd have did? You would have stopped, took off your jersey, swapped it with AR5, and signed it.
Hey, look.
That's your generation. I love Trevor Lawrence for walking off. Be a man. Drop your goddamn nuts for once. Next up, Greenlaw, 49ers player that got into it with Big Dom, who called in earlier. The Eagles The Eagle Security Exchange apologies. They exchange apologies.
Have you had any contact with that person or anyone with the Eagles?
We just exchanged a formal apology just between me and John and some of the same people that we do know that in the building and stuff like that. So he seemed like a genuine guy, seemed like a guy that everybody loved in the building. So I hate that. Honestly, I really hate that it even escalated and went to that. That's never something I ever been a part of or seen in the game. But so yeah.
It wasn't that big deal. We blew it out of proportion. The referees blew it out of proportion. Nobody should have been fucking removed from the field. Not Big Dom, not Dre. Keep the game going. He pointed in his face and touched him. He didn't hit him. He didn't slap him. It was nothing serious. These are grown-ass men in a competitive sport on the football field. It happens. Let them play. Referees are trying to be the superstars of the game instead of the players. I'm seeing it in the NFL and I'm seeing it in the NBA. And anytime we notice the refs too much, that's a problem. If I'm watching the game and I notice you, that's an issue. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I don't know. It's tripping.
I don't get why the security guy's even close to the field.
Well, they say Big Dom is a legend in Philly. They say Big Dom knows where all the bodies are buried. They said Big Dom kept a lot of people out of trouble.
That has nothing to do with why
he about 6'7", 350, JB. That's what I heard.
What does that have to do with him being on the field? Has nothing to do with
coaches. There's a fan running on the field.
He's not a coach. He's not a get back coach. He's security. He is in the building as security for the team. I don't know if NFL security's hired him or not, but no NFL security or team security is on the field. And that if you ever say that motherfucker 6'7" ever again, I will come through this phone. That motherfucker 6'2".
I meant to say 6'2", but he is 350 though. He's 6'2",
yeah,
350.
No shit. 6 foot 350. Man,
yeah, chuck your ass out, JB. That's what I heard.
Get out of that fat motherfucker. If you ever come on the field next to my player, why are you even near the players? I don't understand. You're not.
That's how he's always on the field. Big Dom is a legend in Philly.
Back there, be back there. Protect the players from the crowd, not the players from the players. That's a coaching position job. That's a referee job. That's an NFL issue. That's not a fucking private security. Yeah, fuck out of here, man. What are we doing? It's a mockery, man. We're a joke nowadays. We're so fucking. Everybody wants to be on camera and shit. Big Dom, take your fat ass somewhere and sit down. I don't even know who the fuck he is, but get your ass off the field.
I heard he mob affiliated, so that's all I'm saying.
Me too. Shit. Good luck coming to get me, motherfucker. UNLV. Tragic set of events happened last night.
Shoot.
We're gonna start off the show, we're an hour in. With a daily rant. I gotta get a morning rant with Big Smitty. There was a horrific shooting on another United States college campus last night in UNLV. I just left this place. I was with the #1 collective at UNLV, Billionaire Mogul, and I'm less than a week later, there's a shooting. It is starting to become very disgusting, Big Smitty. I don't know what else to say. We're not safe on our college campuses. Then it's dog, I don't know where to go. We can't go anywhere anymore. Our own college campuses in our own country, which is supposed to be the home of the free, land of the brave, land of the free, home of the brave, all this shit and all that bullshit. We are now in the land of the cowards, and our government is allowing it by allowing military-age men to come over here on trains, buses, and trucks to infiltrate our towns, our cities, and our states. And I'm just telling you, Big Smitty, our women and children at our all-time high risk, and we're doing nothing about it. Listen, I don't watch these debates and shit. I'm going to be honest. But last night, the Republican debate was on, and that Vivek cat and the broad and the fat Dom-looking cat, Christie, and then DeSantis was on. 4 people. They were debating last night, a Republican debate. And before we turned on this movie, we were watching the end of it. And I'm like, all right, I'm listening to it. And they brought up college campus anti-Semitic, they brought up anti-Semitic and racism on college campuses. What are you going to do about it? That's what they asked these people. And I'm sitting there like, we just had a shooting on a college campus in America, in Las Vegas, not in fucking some shithole Mabataba fucking Minnesota. We had a Las Vegas shooting where 4 people on campus were murdered. And we're bringing up shit about bullshit. Like, how about we handle the fucking border so we don't got to worry about fucking college campus shootings, which we've had at an all-time high. You had a high school shooting last night in your neighborhood. You had a high school shooting in a gym last night during a high school basketball game in Indianapolis, Indiana, the heartland of America. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, not once did they bring up shootings on campuses. Instead, they ask about what do you do about, fighting anti-Semitism, I don't know, dog. I'm just over it. I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about? We don't want to face the truth. And then LeBron comes out last night and says some shit about
just goes back what I said before about guns in America. I think it's such a longer conversation, but we're the only ones who keep dealing with the same story, the same conversation every single time it happens, and it just continues to happen. And
basically said he's against guns in America. Listen, look, dog. I don't know where you at, Big Smitty. I don't think it really matters. T-Rich, what up?
What's good, T-Rich?
What's going on, boss?
Man, chilling. I was listening to LeBron just talk right now about these guns and all this shit. Like, dog, we had a shooting last night at UNLV on campus. 4 people dead. A 67-year-old white professor that didn't get the job at UNLV. He got denied a teaching job, goes in and shoots. I think he shot at 30-something people. 4 people died. They killed him. I don't get it, dog. It's happening more and more in America. Indianapolis, Indiana, last night, a high school basketball game. There was a shooting inside the game.
That was actually 2 young people at Lawrence Central. It was, I think, a 14-year-old and a 15-year-old both got arrested. No one got killed or harmed, thank God. But yeah, in Indianapolis specifically, it's the young people shooting. Unfortunately, a lot of the real young people, 14, 15.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They the ones killing.
That's why I can't listen to LeBron James talk. I really can't. I get cringeworthy. It's cringeworthy to listen to him talk about guns and shit when we got young brothers, Black American inner city kids killing each other every day, LeBron James. Like, I don't hear you over there talking to them. Like, I'm trying to figure out when are you going to be proactive instead of react. Every time there's a fucking shooting on American soil, LeBron does a reactive tweet to it. Like, why aren't you proactive, homie? You're the biggest name in the business. You can make a change.
My question is, what is he like? What is it? No one knows a shooting can happen today. We don't know what's going to happen. So, how can I be proactive? What's going to happen? He created a new fucking school. He did I'm just saying, whether it's LeBron, whether it's whoever it is. When you say proactive, I mean, I can only do so much. I can't be everywhere. I can't control everything.
He don't do nothing. That's what I'm saying. Be proactive. When do you see him do proactive shit? We only see reactive, and then the question is exactly what you just asked me. What is he supposed to do? Be proactive. Like, I want to see Snoop. I want to see fucking Oprah Winfrey. I want to see fucking Jordan. I want to see the biggest names in the business be proactive. Like, what the fuck y'all doing, homie? Like, you young kids, what are you doing right now in Atlanta? You're killing each other. Where is the proactive people that have big, huge platforms? That's what I want to see. I'm just tired of seeing reactive tweets, dog, about our kings and queens getting shot. But I don't see nothing to say, stop shooting. Like, I don't see that shit. I don't know. T-Rich, I don't know, dog. I'm just starting to get pissed off because I'm seeing these babies getting killed every day, and I don't see a motherfucker doing shit about it.
Man, it's scary, man. Because of the world we live in, bro. Like, last year we had a situation. My kids don't know nothing about no hood, man. My kids don't know nothing about, guns and all this other stuff. And I had to realize that, I think it was last year or a couple of years ago, And my daughter asked what was a drive-by. And my oldest daughter asked that, and my younger daughter said, it's that thing that happened on Friday, right? And I'm thinking in my head, like, what the heck? Like, but at the same time, I've done something good that they don't even know nothing about that world, right? And so in my head, I'm thinking like, man, like my kids are so green and stuff. Like that, they wouldn't even know what to do in a situation. So fast forward to last year, so TJ then walking off the field at homecoming, going through homecoming court, just got done playing, going through homecoming court. Next thing you hear, boo, 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 boo. And in Alabama, they celebrate little league and high school football like a college game. Like they're out there tailgating, they're cooking out, they all this other stuff, right? And it was a crazy situation. These kids didn't even know to get down. They're running. And so it's just like, dang, like I haven't even got a chance to prepare my kids because of the world that I'm surrounded around now. But it's like, dang, like so since then, like I've been trying to get in the community, do more, and it's just like, back to the question that Smitty asked, like, and I get what you're saying, Jay, because like it's get proactive. Like I get more in community, do more stuff, but it's like, what specifically can we do to stop this stuff? Because you know where these guns are coming from. Like Ice Cube asked back in the day, like we not the ones who got passports, and we ain't the ones that's like where are these guns really coming from? And it's just like they're putting them back in our community, and we're instead of using them on each other, and we're so in a crab mindset to where we don't even realize that we're hurting ourselves. Like I'm tired, and it's crazy we're talking about this right now, right? Because I was just looking at my damn nephew that got killed a couple years ago. I got his jersey that we had. When we buried him, we had to put his face on a jersey and stuff like that. I'm tired of seeing that stuff, y'all. Like that, my nephew got killed July the 1st, bro. And he was coming home for the 4th of July to see his mom. He wasn't even at home for 4 hours. And wrong place, wrong time. Somebody thought his car was somebody else's. And they buried him on my birthday, July the 10th. I'll never forget that. I was just looking at in my closet trying to see what I was gonna put. It's crazy. I was gonna put this jersey on today. That's crazy. I was gonna put his jersey on today. And just thinking about last night, bro, yesterday's situation, like bro, why, like how, like why we keep doing this to ourselves? And I say this all the time, bro. When I was in Mexico for 4 months, you hear none of that stuff going on over there, like none of it. When you come back to America, man, they killing, they're offing our people, and I'm not just talking about mass killings, bro. I'm talking about in the hood. I'm talking about with each other. You got people going to churches. You got people going into stores. You got people going to schools. Like last year when we went to that basketball tournament in Tennessee, that next day that shooting happened. We was just at that damn school playing basketball for the AAU.
Yeah,
like, bro, it's crazy, man.
It's foul. I feel like there's no First of all, killing in general is bad, of course. That goes without saying. But I think now there's no rules, meaning that even when it comes to shooting and stuff, now like they'll go in a church, they'll go in a school, they'll go in a college campus. Where again, I'm younger, but just doing my homework. Like it felt like even back in the days, even with the games and stuff like that, there was certain stuff that there was people that stay away. If mom's right there, they're gonna stay away. Grandma's house, they're gonna stay away. It was certain things.
Football
Now
fields
it's
off
the
limits.
free for all. Yeah, now it don't matter who you are, where you are. We gonna do it, and it's a combination of not only it's the hood obviously killing each other, and then you got this situation right here where you got these. I don't know if they mentally not there. I don't know what, but these a 67-year-old just didn't get a job, and you said, "Fuck it, I'm about to go kill people." Like what? Like I can't even put myself in the mental capacity, the mental space to where I could even fathom to have a thought like that. You know what I'm saying? And again, I always listen. We always say, "What do you do?" I don't think there's an actual thing I can literally do. I can go talk to kids all day, and maybe I will connect with one kid. Maybe I don't know, but I think it comes down to how motherfuckers are raised. I blame parents for all this shit. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like how you're raised, how you're fucking built and molded as a kid dictates what you end up doing. Like I grew up in the hood. My mama, daddy, like when they were young too, ghetto, all that stuff. But one thing they did do, they taught me what's right from wrong. So I never even in my head thought to do certain shit because I wasn't even built like that. I wasn't even raised like that. The problem is today, parents ain't really raising their kids, really. They letting phones raise their kids and Instagram raise their kids and video games and music raise their kids. They're not spending real time in their lives. So they grow up, they become 14, 15-year-olds, and they're influenced by the streets more than they're influenced by their own house and their parents and they in love in their home. And they go out here and they do stupid shit, not stupid, just they kill people. They shoot people because they're trying to prove something to a hood or prove something to their homie who don't give two fucks about them. And that's where we're at today and on the hood side, and it's sad. The whole mass shooting, I can't speak on that. I don't know what they going through to go to a church and shoot people, to go to a college campus where you got kids trying to better themselves and go kill people. I can't even. I'm speechless when it comes to the mass shooting part, honestly.
The part LeBron kills me with is about the gun shit is the guns that are being used to kill cats every day are illegal, dirty guns. File down serial numbers. We are going to continue to get those guns as long as we live, dog. Hood cats are going to have guns and get guns regardless. As long as we live. We're not getting rid of them, homie. Let's just keep it real. And LeBron to say that is why I think it's hypocritical for the guy with his platform. This is why I want him to say the other and go the other way and be like, hey, man, my security probably is strapped. I bet you LeBron's security's fucking heated up, homie. You think they're not? And he's not saying hypocritical shit about let's get rid of guns. I don't see these crazy shit happening in Arizona. T-Rich, you know Scottsdale, Arizona, Phoenix. These motherfuckers are walking around with it on their hip, and they're not the ones shooting people. Motherfuckers, everybody's carrying in Arizona, and there ain't no fucking shootings, dog. It's crazy how it works. And I'm anti-gun. I hate the motherfuckers. I hate guns. Like I have a few, but I'm not a gun guy. And I just hate them. But at the end of the day, dog, I'd rather have one than not have one. At the end of the day, motherfucker walk in my house. So like I'm not gonna sit there and please, sir, don't kill me and my dog. Like, nah, there's no more. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to, I think, define.
You got to be able to protect yourself, bro. Like when you come in the house, I got one in the house, bro, and I've never had to use it. Never really had to pull it out or nothing like that. I done cleaned it a couple times. Hell, I think I done messed it up by cleaning it. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
I don't even want to touch my shit, but shit.
Bro, I shot a deer last year for the first time, dog.
Damn.
Like, I felt so bad. Like, to kill a human, bro, like, you got to have a different heart. Like, it's nowhere in between.
Yeah.
And I sent the pictures to my kids, and my kids made me feel even better, bro. Like, it was like, Dad, I can't believe you shot a deer. Like, why would you do that? And I'm just, oh man.
I know. I feel you. I'm the same. Like I ain't gonna go kill no fucking. I couldn't.
Bro,
you kill Bambi, homie?
Man,
damn, Bambi. Rudolph the red nose.
Rudolph. I knocked damn Dancer.
Blitzer.
I knocked that motherfucker off, man.
No gifts for you this year, I guess, for the holidays, T-Rich.
It was last year, so it was right before. It was around about Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving holiday, man. It was crazy because just trying to find something to do. And the kids, you know, they went on with their moms and stuff. And I was just like, bro, I gotta find something to do. And man, it was one of those situations where when you see when you see it, it's like, oh shit, what I do?
Yeah.
And so when I shot it, it started coming towards me. And it was just like, oh, like, what do I do now? And so it came towards the hunting house and it went off to the side. So I thought I missed it. And next thing I know, I kind of hear something behind me, kind of like moving around a little bit. So I'm like, damn, it's kind of right behind me. They done, or it got it's got his homies. It got the homies. They finna come run through this hunting house.
Damn.
But man,
it just fell out.
Yeah, JB gonna fuck around. Have to go vegan now, man. Hey, JB, we vegan now, bro. No meat. Cause I saw your reaction when T Rich said he killed the deer. Your whole your spirit dropped, which means you don't like that. But you know all that chicken and fucking cow and fucking pork you be eating. Somebody killed them motherfuckers too, Jason. You do know that, right? They twisted that chicken's neck. You know that,
but
right?
I don't eat Bambi though. I don't like deer. I think deer is nasty. Venison, deer, all that shit salty. I don't fuck with it. Like. That's white people shit. White people love deer, quail, squirrel,
raccoon,
possum, fucking fox. Weird ass shit. I don't even know goddamn weird ass shit like that. I mean, I'm from the hood. I'm from the city. Fucking, you gotta go get some possum. The possum is some deer. You put that shit with some fucking yams. Fucking
nah,
shit.
that's that down south. See, T Rich country is hell, so he grew up eating gator legs and shit and fucking
possum.
Yeah,
Possum and fucking
scoop and shit.
It's crazy. Like I've seen people have that, like pig ears, possum, all that shit, right? And I remember growing up, my mom used to cook a mean pig feet, right? She used to cook a mean pig feet when I was growing up. That's when I used to eat pork and stuff, right?
Hot sauce and shit all over it.
I can't do nothing hot. I can't do the
You
spicy.
do hot sauce, T Rich, you a brother.
Bro, I can't do the spicy, bro. My nose start to sweat. It just I can't do it.
You the first black person I've ever met in my life that don't like hot sauce. Literally.
I can't
This
do it.
is breaking news on the JB show.
Yeah,
see Moses, dog. You killing me. You ain't gonna eat no possum in LA. I tell you that.
No,
we don't even like possums. Like when I see possums, is crazy. Possums and raccoons are one of the scariest animals in the fucking world. Y'all ever see a raccoon at night? 3 of them in a fucking tree with the yellow eyes.
Listen, bro, raccoons are the most gangsters rodents out there, bro.
Thank you.
I'm telling you.
Thank you.
They would look at you like,
how about I that rodent?
I ain't fucking leaving. This is my house. What? We here.
Gang woman will come behind them and be like, what's up?
What's good, cuz? I'm like, whoa, shit. And they eyes, Trent, they eyes be yellow though. That's what fucked me up at night. You don't see their body, you just say eyes. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't see 30 eyes. Y'all do y'all thing, I'm gonna do me. Y'all, I'm chilling.
Hey, raccoons will strategize on your ass.
Listen, I used to have a homeboy. We used to call him Raccoon.
Oh,
we used to call him Raccoon. We used to take him everywhere with us because he gave him that look. And he had those black what's coming around his eyes, the little shadows around his eyes, and nobody would mess with us because they getting that coon look.
Hey,
they know what's up.
JB said raccoons will strategize. They be in the back. All right, man. I'm gonna run to the back. You scare them in the front, distract them. I'm gonna hop on the back of his neck. We're gonna get the food. We're gonna get out of here.
Hey, you know what? You know who strategizes though? Fucking owls.
Really?
Man, what?
Owls.
They turn that neck.
Hey, owls swoop down on my dog. Owls swoop down on my 140-pound pit. They'll fuck around and they big as fuck. I'm like, that motherfucker try to grab my pit because he got talons. That motherfucker got talons. They'll fuck you up. They'll come after little dogs. We got some owls in the backyard. My dog, my Ash goes crazy. He's trying to eat one. I'm gonna let him eat one too. He could let him eat one. Owls are fucking predatory. I'm telling you right now. Motherfucker came right on the tree, like this far from us, and was just looking at my dogs. Like my dog couldn't get there though, but it was like the motherfuckers ain't scary.
Owls are big as they fat as they eat a lot. You can tell they fat as hell. An owl.
Yeah, big as hell, man.
JB got owls, reindeer, dogs. He got so many animals in his area. Like you tell he rich as hell. Reindeer, dog. He got shit I ain't never seen.
Hey, recruiting board, you got to drop a super chat. You want me to answer a question because I can give a fuck less about EMCC and fucking Iowa Western. I have no idea they're even playing. I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, we're not answering no questions, y'all. No more without super chat. Saying I straight up.
This motherfucker's asked the same question 19 times. Like we're supposed to stop our goddamn conversation and answer your fucking question when you ain't got to pay no money, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. Hey, T-Rich.
T-Rich Thursdays.
Alabama's in the mix. As I predicted, you predicted. Big Smitty did not predict. Because Big Smitty's always wrong, even though he says facts. No, it's not facts. You lied then. You lied to the people, Smitty. You need to apologize publicly I hate saying that because you don't need to apologize. Don't apologize either on this show.
Hold on, one more boy. Where he at? I know he finna get ready to come on soon. Where he at?
Steve?
Hold on, who, Big Mac or Tank?
Steve, where's Steve at?
What'd he say? What'd he say? I wasn't here.
Oh yeah, you wasn't here. Steve was on. He was like back. He was anti-Bama. He didn't think Bama was gonna do it. I thought Georgia was gonna win too. I gotta keep it real. I didn't think y'all was gonna win it. Steve thought Georgia was gonna win too, and Bama pulled it off. You know, so I mean, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. But a lot of people, Trent, don't believe y'all should be in that thing, even with the win.
But
y'all was the 8th spot. Y'all was the 8th fucking AFC and never jumped up 4 spots in the last week to make it to the top 4. That's never happened before. And they did it for y'all because y'all Alabama over a FSU team that was under fucking feeded. Now listen, first of all, shout out to DJ Johnson, 99.99. Love the show. Keep it going. Now that's the type of comment that will make me shut down everything I'm fucking saying to respond. 99.99. My phone bill is paid for. Mint Mobile is taken care of for 3 months.
DJ, Big Smitty will get $9.99 out of that. We appreciate you.
That can take care of all Mint Mobile deals. But back to you, Trent. Listen, the thing is, I agree. I think they got it right. I'm gonna be real with you. I think they got it right. But did FSU deserve to be in the 4th spot? Yes, they deserve to be in the 4th spot. But do I think they better than Bama? I don't think that. So it's kind of like the conversation of 2 right there. So it's been a battle all week. I've been contemplating back and forth. If I'm on FSU, I'm hurt. I'm pissed. I'm like, what the hell? But when I take a step back and look at it for what it is, I do think these are the 4 best teams in the nation right now.
I don't believe they deserved it either. I don't believe Florida State deserved it. I mean, we've seen undefeated teams before. They didn't deserve it. Like, I don't understand why Florida State deserved it.
They were already the 4th seed going into that game. They win the game, and how they drop. That don't make sense. How I drop and I won.
You're not going to keep the SEC champion who beat a team who hasn't lost in 3 years out of the damn tournament. Not only that, you got Nick Saban coaching them. Look, I like Norvell. I've known Mike a long time. Bottom line is, he has never won anything meaningful. Let's just be real. He's still young, fairly young in the profession as a head coach. So we got time. He's already turned Florida State. I'm not saying he's not a great coach. What I'm saying is he's not getting in over Nick Saban.
But see, that's politics right now. So my question is, and listen, I'm being devil's advocate right now because I think they got it right, but I'm trying to fight for the other side. Why do we compete then? Why do I go out there if I'm on Florida State, like as a head coach? How can I confidently tell my team next year, hey guys, we go out here, we go undefeated, we win the ACC, we handle our business, we will be in the top 4, we will be, because when Clemson did it, they got in. When Clemson wins the ACC, they get in. But when FSU do it, they don't. See, the problem is we get so hung up on the names of these fucking universities and these head coaches that we get blinded by the results. Nick Saban's such a big name, we got to put Saban in. Bama, they've been so dominant for so long, no matter if they got a loss against Texas or not, we got to put them in. It's just certain teams, we look at their history, and everything is year to year. Don't look at the Bama history. T. Rich been long gone. He not in that backfield no more. Look at Bama now. Mark Ingram not in that backfield. He been long gone. Devontae Smith, the hype, he ain't there. Jalen Hurts, he ain't. We got to stop looking at the past Bama teams and look at it year to year. Look at it right now.
But you gotta look at this, man. And I see, I get I get your passion. I love you saying it with your chest. I love that.
Yeah.
But I still think they got it wrong.
You better not say what I think you about to say. I know what you about to say. Say it.
Hey, I'm with you, T. Rich. I'm with you.
Let him say it. Let him say it, JB. Let him say it, JB.
I think Michigan should be in it. I think Bama should be in it. I think Georgia should be in it.
Washington.
Get Washington out of there.
And put who in?
Get Washington out. Put Texas in there. Get Washington.
Hold on. So he said Bama, Georgia, Michigan, and Texas. Leave Washington out. Leave FSU out. 2 undefeated team, conference champions out that thing.
Yep.
You crazy as hell, T-Rex. You crazy as
hell. You got to think about this, bro. When you're talking about a team that haven't lost a game in 3 years, right? And they get beat by number 8, so-called number 8, right? But, bro, you look at that team, Washington. You think they're better than Georgia?
It ain't about that.
No. Think about
It
this.
is
Now.
about that. You just said the
Do
best
you
14,
think that they're
homie.
better than Georgia?
I don't
Come
know.
on,
I don't
you
know.
changing the goalpost, dog.
I don't know though. I really don't know. I truly don't know. Hold on, JB. You said it's something about the heart of a champion, and you picked Washington to beat Oregon, and you picked Washington to beat Oregon because why? You said they ain't never lost. They don't know how that shit fucking feels. So that's something.
I would have Washington in though. I don't agree
Washington
with
got the better quarterback than fucking Georgia or Bama. Washington got a top receiver of fucking just in that same fucking conversation as any top receiver that they got. I don't know. I don't know who would win that game.
So
Georgia's beatable, obviously.
This is what I think every team is on a beatable market, right? Because it's something you can figure out. But this is why I ask people all the time. Washington, you say Washington got a better quarterback. You say Washington got a top receiver.
Why you quote? Why you do this?
Listen what I'm finna say. Is that guy the same guy, or those guys the same guy on a Georgia or an Alabama team?
Are they the same guy if they were on those teams?
Yeah, are they that standoffish? Because Bama got 2 or 3 of them that can be like, oh shoot. On anywhere else, they're guys. You get what I'm saying?
You say because the system and the way they do things is different ways, but they get the same talent. Is what you're trying to say? The same.
Is that are they standing out to be those guys on the Bama team? You get what I'm saying? If you can do that on a Bama team,
I think so.
Just like you got to think about this. Like my freshman year, we had 9 backs, right? But we also had a Terry Grant. We had a Royal Church who caught a Charlie horse and lost his job to me, right? And that's not saying nothing about Church, but shoot, I got an opportunity. I went in and I became the second guy behind Mark. But Mark stood out. I stood out. Roy stood out too. He even made a big play in we played against Auburn, and he scored that, took us to the national championship. And SEC championship. And so when you think about guys like that, those guys that start anywhere in the nation and be having 400-yard games, 300-yard games. That's why I tell people all the time. Like, people don't realize, like, my last year in school, I didn't play no 4-quarter games. I only played 2 4-quarter games, like whole games, and that was both of the LSU games. But you got guys that's getting 300-some yards at these smaller schools, or these schools that's like Nebraska, Wisconsin, or the Louisville, nonsense, wherever. But that wouldn't happen in the SEC, or that wouldn't happen on the Alabama team, because you got to spread the wealth. And if you can't stand out like that, and me and Reggie got the show. We had conversations about the Alabama greats, like, what do you call the best defensive tackle? And I say Marcel Dares ever played at Alabama, and I say that, and we go back and forth because he played with my guy from the Redskins.
Damn, I'm having a brain for it. I'll look it up real quick.
He just got paid too.
Beast.
See, Rich, here's my thing with Smitty's combatment. So, like,
Deron Payne?
No, not Deron. The one right beside
Jonathan Allen?
Jonathan Allen.
Yeah.
So he's saying that most decorated because he got all the awards at Bama in one year. He's the best that ever came through. But he's that same guy on the 09 team? Is he that same guy on the 2000? You get what I'm saying? Like, Rolando McClain is the same guy no matter what. Like, Dante Hightower is the same guy no matter what team he's on. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Are you that same guy? Can you be that same guy on the team? And that's going back to what I was saying. Is that guy, the receiver from Washington, the same guy on a Georgia team? As far as he's going to just be outstanding, with the Calvin Ridleys or the Judys, the Jared Judys, and the Ruggs, and the Devontae Smiths. Like, are you that same guy? You get what I'm saying? Like, so when you look at these type of situations, right? I'm talking about the playoffs and stuff. Like, I like Washington. Listen, I don't discredit anything they doing over there. But every time they get in a situation like this, they get their ass whooped.
Hey, T-Reg, I got something to show you. Hell no. Bama beats Georgia this Saturday.
Hell no, is what I'm going to say, Tank. Good.
Bama beats Georgia. I say hell no. Right now, Bama ain't got the horses. Georgia right now is clicking on all cylinders. I don't see it.
I'm gonna go hell yeah. 3 out of 3. Nick Saban has beaten Georgia in the title game. Other than the playoff, Alabama and Nick Saban has beaten Kirby Smart 3 out of 3 in SEC title games. So I think the old man gets it done again and teaches the young one how to play football. I do like the +1 addition with Jalen Milroe in running the football, and I think that is Georgia's crutch, and I don't believe Georgia's secondary is very good. See, the old man, sometimes T-Rich, the coach got to break it down to the young cats so they understand. You know what I'm saying? They don't really understand. Here's the take I have with the Final Four. Washington, for me, would get in because the Pac-12, to me, still was the best top-to-bottom conference, and I think Washington went undefeated. The team that comes down to, in my opinion, it comes down to Washington and Texas. And I would have put Washington in over Texas, and I would have put Georgia at number 4. And that is what I would have done because Georgia would beat any of those other teams on any neutral field, in my opinion. They are if we're talking the 4 best teams, Washington would have to get in. They ran the table in what I think is the best conference. The second best conference this year, in my opinion, is the SEC, which is usually the best conference every year. And Bama won that conference. Florida State had the worst conference in the ACC. They struggled. It was 3-3, Big Smitty, against Louisville in the fourth quarter. That killed them. And in the last 2 games without a quarterback, it just really showed this team can't compete on a big scale. We can't put this team in as a best 4 team. But the Texas loss to Oklahoma, which later lost to Kansas, who later lost to Texas Tech, who later lost in Bedlam to Oklahoma State. Now, hold on. Let me finish. You talked. I heard you. Oklahoma State played Texas in the final after beating an Oklahoma team who beat Texas. And I just don't think you can put a team that's lost later in the season versus a team that you beat week 1. Games change, seasons change, teams get better and teams get worse. Alabama clearly got better. They've won 11 in a row. You can't sit here and tell me that's the same team Texas beat week 1. Sorry, homie, you can't tell me that. And if you know football, then you would agree. If you don't know football, then you're going to disagree. Simple and plain.
First of all, it ain't simple and plain because that's what people say when they're trying to make their actual opinion and their take the facts. And so anything you say against that is supposed to be quote unquote wrong. And that's not the truth. But I'm actually not even going to disagree with that individual statement.
Hey, by the way, hold on. Let's cut you off. I'm going to let you finish. By the way, Oklahoma State lost to South Alabama 33-7, bro. South Alabama. That's who you beat for the title. That's who you beat for the title in your conference.
That's great. I love the breakdown you just did when you said Texas lost against Oklahoma, who then lost against to Kansas, who then lost against this team. I love how you did that because the same shit you just said to Texas, you can do with fucking Bama because every team that Texas, Oklahoma lost, that Texas start with Bama. Bama lost to Texas, who Texas then lost to Oklahoma, who Oklahoma then lost to Kansas. So every single team along that line that you're putting on Texas' resume to make their loss against Oklahoma seem worse, let's make sure we start with Bama at the top because Bama lost against the team that lost against the team that lost against the team and so on and so forth. So I don't give a fuck if it was game 1 and it was a game fucking 7. You are right. Things change. Teams get worse. Teams get better. But you can't look at here and tell me that Texas got worse. Texas didn't get worse. We forget that their quarterback, Quinn Ewers, got hurt for a little while during the middle of the season and came back. So they were a little rusty for a little while. But Texas is strong as ever right now. They got better too. Let's start there. Why we keep saying that Texas lost a little later, so they didn't get better? No, Texas is a better team now than they were at the very beginning of the season. That's a fact. Bama is a better team now than they were at the beginning of the season. That's a fact. But at the end of the day,
stop saying
we saw each other. I'll let you go. At the end of the day, we saw each other in the middle of the fucking field We saw each other in the middle of the fucking field, mano against mano, D-line versus O-line, receiver versus corner, SEC versus Big 12. And what did Texas do? They beat that fucking ass, and that's a fact. And they would have beat Bama last year if Quinn Ewers didn't get hurt. They lost by 1 point. So let's stop acting like this was an upset alert and oh my God. No, Texas has had Bama's number the last 2 fucking seasons, and that's a fact. So if you put Bama in, you gotta put Texas in because we got the same record and we beat y'all ass.
Stop saying it's a fucking fact, homie. Your facts are full of shit. Your facts are wrong every week. Georgia was a fact. You said Georgia fact was going to beat Alabama. No, it's not.
I said hell no. I say facts. Said hell no.
Stop saying your facts. Your facts are lies. You're not
no facts
telling
are lies.
The truth. Georgia didn't win. It wasn't a fact. And by the way, Texas fact did not fucking dominate them last year. They lost. So it's not a fact.
They lost by one fucking. If you know football, like you always say, they lost by one fucking point when the starting quarterback got hurt. Come on, man, stop with the bullshit.
Like they lost 2 years in a row. Bama won last year, homie.
Wait a minute. You forgot they was playing with a second string quarterback too. Bama was.
He don't want to. Here's the thing.
Wasn't Bama playing with Jalen?
Hold on. Let me just ask you this.
Bryce wasn't there. Remember?
Let me take my hat off for Big Smitty.
Take it off.
Texas is getting a pass because everyone keeps bringing up this Auburn game versus Alabama, which is a rivalry game. Yes, you beat them at the end of the game, and everybody's holding that against them. But guess what? They devised a route combination that was actually a legitimate one. He threw a NFL ball. They caught it. They won the game. Guess what Texas did against their rivalry? Lost to Oklahoma, but no one wants to bring it up. Guess what, dog? It's rivalry games. Washington struggled versus Wazoo. Georgia struggled versus Georgia Tech. It's a rivalry. But no one wants to talk about Texas losing their rivalry to Oklahoma.
Because we beat y'all. How can, listen, if I'm in Bama locker room, how can I talk any type of shit about who y'all? If I'm in Bama, you can't say shit. I beat you, motherfucker. I beat you. Fuck who I lost against. I beat you. We got in a fight. I gave you these hands. Yeah, so-and-so might have beat me, but I gave you the hands. I gave you. We saw, hold on, Jimmy. We don't have to guess who's better. We saw them play each other. Texas is the better team until proving something different.
First coach. Players just talking, T-Ridge. He's talking about week one still. He acts like his Texas team got better throughout the year and Alabama got worse. It was.
I bet y'all money right now on this show, Bama not winning the Natty. How about that? How about that? No. How about that? Since y'all so fucking confident, I ain't rich. I put 100 on the table right now that fucking Bama ain't winning the Natty.
I'm with it.
Shake on it right now. $100 on y'all not winning the Natty. Shake on it right now. Cut this clip. Cut this clip. I'm super confident. You probably ain't getting past Michigan while you're playing. Who said that? Who said that? I heard it.
Man. Listen, one thing about it, bro. Two things for sure. When has Michigan ever been a problem?
They ain't changed. When has Texas been a problem? When you was there, they wasn't a problem. Y'all took care of them. Colt McCoy, no Colt McCoy. You took care of them, but y'all, they're a problem now. Things changed, T-Rich. Things changed. I don't know why.
Listen,
you ain't there no more, T-Rich. If you was there, I would have a different opinion. You ain't in that backfield no more, respectfully. I don't see anyone in that backfield no more, respectfully.
One thing about it, and it's been Harbaugh fault, and Nick fault, and Kirby fault, right? And I said this on the show last week when we was talking about the game. When Alabama has lost games, and when Kirby was the defense coordinator, right? Tim Tebow, Cam Newton, Johnny Manziel, Deshaun Watson. Who was the defense coordinator? Kirby. They have always had a problem with a mobile quarterback. Mm-hmm. Anytime they has lost a game, it's been a problem. Dax, when he was been able to move, and then fast forward. Let's go to Nick. He still he gets the Joe Burrows and the
Manziel. Anybody who can move around. Yeah.
But Kirby has lost to the same guys, and he's been calling the defense. Even when he's losing against the Jalen Monroes, the Bryce Youngs, or the Tuas, or the Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
come on now, let's not be. And so when you talk about Harbaugh, like think about the games he's lost. He's lost against some mobile quarterbacks, and they always had problems, bro. Like that's been their downfalls. They haven't caught up to the speed of, we can stop a mobile quarterback yet.
Right.
Like they have not. And that's that. And like Coach said on the damn show, like that's their crutch. Like they have problems with that, bro. Like and we're talking about Florida State. I guarantee you, Florida State get their ass whooped to Georgia. Let's bet 100 on that.
Hey, I'm hearing rumors they may not play the game, and if that's the truth, I just want to ask you both this question: if Florida State don't play the game and they back out because they're gonna play this victim role mentality, which we play every day in society. If I'm the NCAA, which they don't do anything anyway, and I don't like the NCAA. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
But if I'm the NCAA, I'm telling Florida State, you are automatically ineligible to play in a playoff next year.
Yeah, you kicked out. Like, how can you not play? Come on, bro.
I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen, dog, because their wideout already stepped out. He said, I'm not going to play. You're going to have all these guys. Like, it's going to be a straight-up horrible game.
Be third string.
Like, why are you going to – like, your best wideout, Florida State got a big-time wideout. Why are you not going to play?
From Michigan State, he transferred. I forgot his name. He's a beast, though.
Like,
yeah.
You undefeated, homie. Put your footprint in the sand. Legacy. I beat Georgia. We went undefeated. Maybe the AP poll votes you as the national champ if something goes down. Like,
is that possible? Like,
yeah, it happened before.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they did it with Auburn and USC when they
LSU, SC too. What? So let me ask you: if Texas goes and wins it all, they got a loss, right?
Yep.
Okay. Florida State ain't got no loss. Beat Georgia. Who? Alabama beat. If you beat them, Texas, then there's an argument. Florida State, Texas, AP split. Who knows?
And my thing is, bro, why would you not play, man? Like, first of all, y'all kids are hurting yourselves when you talking about money, draft, all this other stuff. And I know these kids getting NIL deals, but I'm talking about the next level shit. Like, don't no coach, NFL coach, want to see that you're going to tap out on. Man, you know, everybody knows, just like I know on this show, it's a different mindset and it's a different level when you get to the NFL. And if these coaches can't trust you off the field or the trust that you're going to be there because you're, talking about a bowl game that you didn't get in, play somebody tougher, bro. Like, put that on your school. Like, come on, man. Like, I get it, bro. Like, but now you're trying to sue the community, all this other stuff. Like, come on, man. Like, I've never heard this. It's never a complaint when Bama don't get in. It's never a complaint.
I ain't heard Kirby Smart, bitch.
Yeah, like, bro, like, we got our ass whooped and we didn't get in. We should, and I feel like Kirby them should have been in. Like, if
but the thing about Georgia, I know we think they're so great, and sure, from a talent standpoint, could they beat any team in the top four? Of course, yeah, I'm not gonna argue that. But like they just lost though, so like I don't think Georgia even has any argument at all to get in. Like
Smitty, TCU just lost last year.
Yes, JB, but listen, you keep saying that, but the context was way different. The next best thing, Bama lost 2 games last year. That's why. But I'm just giving you the point. If Bama only lost 1 game last year, I guarantee TCU don't get in. Bama would have got in, but they had 2 L's on their record, so that's why it was different. It's not the same year.
Be real.
Georgia lost a little better than Florida State win last week.
I know. Be real, Smitty. You comparing Georgia versus that TCU team last year. Let's be honest, dog. This Georgia team is 20 times better. Why would you put one team in 1 year before, and then this year it's not even a discussion? Not even a discussion. So that's my point. Like, come on, now you lost to Kansas State. And
no, I'm with you. I wasn't team TCU. I've said them over time. Like, we knew TCU wasn't a top 4 team last year. So, like, I'm just saying the reason why I don't like comparing the years, though, is because scenario were just totally different. Like, Bama don't never lose 2 games, but they fucking lost 2 games last year. So it was like, damn, it's like, okay, are we going to punish TCU, who actually went to their conference championship, right? And yeah, they lost it. It was a bad loss, but at the end of the day, they were undefeated regular season. So we undefeated regular season. You, Bama, lost 2 games, and we're going to put y'all in front of them because we're going to punish TCU for losing the conference championship game.
I'm not comparing that. I'm comparing that TCU scenario.
The Georgia team.
Dude, this Georgia one loss. We know Alabama got left out. We're not even comparing that. I'm talking about TCU got in by losing in their conference title to a inferior Kansas State team. This Georgia team, who hasn't lost in 2 years, lost to an 11 straight win Bama team.
Right.
Like,
and what I'm saying is, so reason why I'm comparing it is, let me make sure I'm speaking clearly. Georgia would get in if, let's say, the next best team, Texas or whatever, had 2 L's on their record. Georgia would still get in. So that's why I'm saying you can't compare the situations, because it's different. It's different scenarios. Texas, again, a lot of times they look at what have you done for me lately, right? Texas beat the fuck out of Oklahoma State. It is what it is. I know you call them a weak opponent, but you play who's on your schedule. You play like you can't control that. They did what they were supposed to do. And they went off on the winning streak, won the conference championship convincingly. They beat Bama early in the season. So, boom, Texas got to be in there. Georgia, I get it. I think we're so hung up on the fact that Georgia was undefeated for like the last 2 years. They were letting that cloud, like it's a season-by-season thing. Last year, TCU was in the top 4 in the fucking playoffs. This year, they won like 6 fucking games. Each year is its own entity. We got to stop saying these guys were undefeated for 2 and oh, well, last year has nothing to do with this year. So, Georgia, handle your business. If you want to get in, beat Bama. That's all you got to do. You undefeated 2 years to beat Bama. You didn't. That's your last thing on your resume. I can't put you in. You know, that's situation. So, I'm not trying to hear no Georgia's here.
In the building.
Steve's
in the building. I know T. Rich wanted to make sure we
Roll Tide. Hey, by the way, I thought Kirby Smart I love Kirby Smart. How he did not understand the quarterback power was coming his way, especially in that last drive where they cut the lead. I said, Kirby, you better have a 10-man front. They're going to Milroe. And then when Milroe broke that run, I said, Kirby, you are not smart today, and I love you. Like, you know they're going to run the quarterback counter and the power. I was like, Kirby, I'm not Buddy Ryan. I know situational football a little bit, but, guys, the argument is this. Here's the problem with the SEC this year. It was not as dominant as it usually was, so they were not going to get 2 years. And I also believe that they had to play situational seeding. If they were going to put Bama in from 8, they had to put in Texas as a team that beat them, that also won their conference and only lost 1 game. So they almost became like a package deal. I still think Georgia may have been one of the best 4 teams. The problem is this was a year they were not going to get 2 SEC teams in. And I thought the seedings were very interesting. I think Alabama matches up really well with Michigan. If I'm Michigan, I try to see if Anthony Carter or Braylon Edwards has a game left of eligibility. They have no threats outside. None. If I'm press coverage and I'm bringing in guys into the box, this is a very tough. If I'm Michigan, I'm thinking, geez, terrible.
You can see the reaction that they had. Come on. This bullshit. How did they get in? Like, why do we got to play? Okay, they get in. Why we got to play in the first game? Come on, man.
Hey, I know for a fact that that Michigan was rooting for UW to jump them, which I thought they would do. But, Steve, here's my question to you as you just jump in here. Do you think the NCAA has mathematically strategized this seeding to get rid of Jim Harbaugh because they're already mad at him?
Well, they've done everything else. It wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility. Because I thought the natural matchup would to make one of the last Rose Bowls, whatever version, a Pac-12, Big Ten type of thing, right? But nothing would surprise me. But here's another thing we got to talk about. ESPN's in business. They're in bed with the SEC. They were not going to leave them out. And I just still think that whoever wins the SEC with 1 or less losses has to be in. They have to be. I just said with a playoff without the I was like, yeah, but and look, Coach, we were at Football Palooza. We had the Louisville game on with FSU. Then we had Michigan and Iowa. Those 2 games were hard to watch. They really were.
Horrible.
And in the second quarter, I'm watching Florida State scuffle, and I know that the quarterback is going to be back, Rodemaker, if they decide to play. I said to myself, is this really right now the way it's constructed without Jordan Travis? Is that Florida State team a top 4 team? And this is the other thing. I think the game should matter. I think they should absolutely count. They factor in However, there is a provision within the committee that you take into account current injuries and player availability. That is a factor.
I brought it up last week. I said it. Like, it's in the bylaw. And the quarterback goes down. I'm just saying right now, if Milroe got hurt, Bama's don't get in.
Right, because their backup is now playing lacrosse at Notre Dame. But I remember in college basketball, way back when I used to care about this, Cincinnati was the #1 team, one of Bob Huggins' probably his most talented team. Late in the year, Kenyon Martin, who's going to be the presumptive #1 pick, I think fractured his knee. He got an injury, so he's out. So they are still going to be in the tournament with that many teams, but they went from a #1 seed to, I think, a #2 or 3. So these things, there is a precedent for this.
Yeah, that's when they had Corey Blunt and all them.
Blunt was a little bit before, but I'm just telling you, in 1998, Cincinnati was going to be a Final Four team until Kenyon Martin busted his knee. It happened.
So, Steve, before Smitty asks you this, I got to ask you. So we were just talking about it. If Florida State opts out of a bowl game, which I think is just the most cowardly move you can make, what do you think should be the repercussion? If I'm the committee, I say you automatically ban for a year from playoff contention. You can't go next year. That's what I would do.
Well, I have a question. What if every player just opted out? Isn't that the new thing? You can opt out?
Yeah, their wideouts already opted out.
Well, that's different, though. He's NFL eligible. So that we got to kind of look at it. But
you can't. Here's the thing, Steve. You can't bitch and moan about getting left out of this playoff, and then and the other side say, well, I don't want to prove nothing. We could beat Georgia, but we're not going to play it. What do you mean? If you're the best team, go beat Georgia.
So Florida State is going to leave that revenue on the table, and I'm with T-Rich. Players should play the game of football. I was watching some videos last night. This is amazing. Because I'm going to be doing a video on Barry Sanders soon. Barry Sanders in 1988 had like 2,600 yards rushing in 12 games. But he played in the bowl game after winning the Heisman. There was never a discussion, T-Rich. It's amazing. Like there was
it was like that up until my man from Notre Dame. What's his name?
McCaffrey really started it, and then the injury to Alden Smith, or the linebacker that played for the Cowboys.
Yeah, what's his name? Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith,
right?
Yeah, Notre Dame.
Ohio State.
He had that nerve damage and they messed up everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but here's a running back that had 2,600 yards, and he just played in the bowl game like it was no big deal. Like, this is my last hurrah at Oklahoma State, and they blew out Wyoming. But I do remember his dad, his dear old dad. I love Barry Sanders' dad, William Sanders. There was a Sports Illustrated article when they talked about him returning, and he said, "You think I'm going to allow my son to make millions of dollars for a university while I'm up on a roof? No, not happening. We're going pro." So you could do it both. You could say, we're going pro, but here's my last game. That doesn't exist anymore.
Man, that's just like my sophomore year. We didn't win. We went to a bowl game, Capital One Bowl, and we still had a Julio, Mark, Marcel. All those guys played in the bowl game, bro. Like, and we went out there and dominated Michigan State ass. Like that was us, bro. Like that was.
But that's when bowl games still mattered, though, Tress. I'm saying times have changed because the playoffs made it to where bowl games don't matter. And then again, the Jalen Smith injury made everybody look like, damn, I could lose millions of dollars if I get injured in this bowl game. So now players are like, if it ain't competing for the Natty, it ain't worth the risk of me getting hurt and dropping my draft stock.
Yeah, but I don't think bowl games is really the factor of it, like, because I think it's the film that you get in a product that you put out there. Because I mean, if it ain't the Natty or the playoffs now, I mean, because even back then, it wasn't a BCS bowl. It wasn't, and like even if you playing a BCS bowl, that don't really matter if you ain't playing a national championship, right?
Trent, here's the thing: you played pro ball, and you know this. What if you're on a team by week 10, you're out of the playoffs, you're 2-8? How are you going to approach that as a pro? Well, we're out of the playoffs. Well, yeah, but your knee's banged up a little bit. Yeah, you're right. I should sit out for next year. I'd be like, excuse me? That is now your job. Because, look, and I get it. You're paid as a pro, but your approach to playing the game of football, if you're one of these guys that opts out as an NFL franchise, I would have it in a red pen. This guy opted out. Doesn't mean you're not draftable. It just means I have questions about your willingness to play the game of football. Because, Trent, you know this. once you get to that next level, oh, Trent, you're a little sore in the knee. Yeah, don't worry. We got 7 more games, and we'll see you Sunday. That's the way it works.
Man, I took my meniscus at practice, bro. Before the bowl game, before the national championship, nobody knew. And if I would have said I was not playing in that game, I don't think we got in the natty. Because that year we lost against LSU in the game of the Millennium, Essential, whatever they called it. We lost against the LSU game, right? We didn't go to the SEC championship, but we still put on a good product out there. But if they say I'm not playing in that game, if I'm hurt, I don't think we get in that game. Not to say that Eddie couldn't do it, but with me and Eddie on the field, that made it even better. And Eddie had a turf toe that was bad for about 2 or 3 years. So you think about that, now do we go with our third guy?
Yeah, football is about being there for people at all times and carrying your weight and making sacrifices. It's a lot like boxing or any other combat sport because you're doing something you don't really want to do. That's against human nature. And I've seen it where teams don't want to be out there. I remember one year Miami, this is way back during the Erickson days. They lost a late game to West Virginia in 1993. For the first time in a decade, they're out of the national title race going into the bowl game. And they got crushed by Arizona, 29-0 in the Fiesta Bowl. And I knew from the first play on that our guys don't want to be here. Teddy Bruschi and all that, they just swarmed Miami. I thought it was a black mark on the program and Dennis Erickson about the lack of control that he had. And when I see Alabama and teams like Georgia consistently play hard, not always win, but play hard from the first game to the last game, like Alabama last year could have easily been one of those teams that were going to pack it in and they played this upstart Kansas State team. But guess what? All of the Bama stars played and they set a tone. So when you talk about culture, I don't like it when players say, we're all about culture. We buy in when you hashtag, you wear a T-shirt. But when it comes to the last game, hey, guys, good luck. That's not living to the culture.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a competitor too, so I listen. I'm definitely gonna play because I just love the game enough to where I would do that. But at the same time, I just never been in somebody's shoes to be a potential first round guy. So I guess I'm just understanding of it because again, I love my teammates. I want to compete for you guys, but the main thing is the main thing, and you do gotta be a little selfish, when you're considering making these decisions. Because in the event you do go out there and tear your ACL or tear your Achilles or something like that in the ball game, none of us, nobody in the media, nobody's gonna give 2 shits about you and how that impacts you and your future moving forward. So again, I just can't be mad at a star player for deciding to sit out to go to make sure that they good, their draft stock is where it's at, and they getting that money because that's life-changing opportunity. Your life and possibly your kids' life is literally changed. So like Jalen Smith lost a lot of money. Like Jalen Smith was never the same player. He was a beast at Notre Dame. He ended up playing, and that was a blessing that he was able to get on that football field. And I think he still plays. I think he's on the Giants now. Last time I checked, I'm not sure. But this guy was supposed to be like a generational talent in the NFL. And after that nerve damage, he was never the same. So it's like, damn, it makes you feel like, what if?
Will there ever be a guy that sits out of a playoff game, just says, you know what, guys, I've already gotten 12, 13 games under the books. I'm good.
I'm telling you right now, this 12-team playoff is going to create missing conference championship games next year. Watch. Why? If Alabama's the number 1 seed, they already guaranteed the 4 seed in the 12-team playoff. Why would they not sit out that meaningless game? Just
the only answer I think is
just so they can get a bye. Maybe the bye don't help them. Maybe they don't want to buy. Maybe they want to play a worse team.
But why? No, but I don't know. So that's my only thing where I go against
you. You can get injured. Remember, Jordan Travis got injured against a cupcake.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
you don't want an extra game, JB, in no circumstance.
Smitty, they're already going to play fucking 16. What are we talking
about?
Like,
it's not about. I'm saying, but you don't want an extra game. Like it's football. This ain't tennis. Like one extra game could be the fucking difference of players getting hurt versus them not being hurt.
You said it. You said it perfectly just now. My segue. You said it's football, and you just went on an eloquent rant about going to the NFL and risking it all. So if I had to go back and say, what if that was his last game, the last game of the season? It's always the last game. So
Right.
My conference title game's the last game. The game before that was the last game. What are we talking about here? Like, it makes zero sense. Like,
it's always a risk.
Not that your argument makes zero sense, but I'm saying, like, we're talking about them missing a bowl game or a playoff game to go to the NFL after they just played 12 games. It's the dumbest argument I've ever heard. Like, you could get hurt walking your doggy, man. Play the game and play it till it's finished. That is what you signed up for. This is the moneymaker. You're getting evaluated. You're going to the NFL.
Coach, can I tell you one thing, though? You know the position I would sit out if I could as much as possible would be running back because of the way the NFL handles that position. I was at the Willis McGahee game. I was at the 2003 Fiesta Bowl when he tore his knee up right in front of me. And I was like, oh, my God. And luckily, he had unbelievable genetics. The running back position, the way it's handled by the National Football League, where you're looked upon as a new car, it looks great, but as soon as you drive it off the lot, well, you devalue it by half point. And the way they're handling the running back position now, they are looking at you as a 4 to 5 year lease. So as soon as you get to that first contract, they're already going to the next running back. The running backs rarely get that big second contract, I think, moving forward.
I think there's a way to
Zeke Elliott contract. I'm not so sure how many more times that's going to happen unless you're a Marshall Faulk type of 3-down back. Okay. So if I'm a running back, I would actually say, you know what, maybe I should sit out. That's the one position I could justify sitting out if you're like a Christian McCaffrey level type of player.
Or you recruit better. See, that's the thing. So people don't know that because I'm out of the damn game. Guess what? I had 5 Power 5 D1 transfer backs, a Bama back, a Michigan back, a Texas A&M back. And you know what? They bought into what I sold them. Guess what? Nowadays, we don't do that. Alabama did when T. Rich was there. They had 5 NFL running backs. You know what? Lessens the load, and it gives you more carries in the NFL. Now, injuries are going to happen, and unfortunately to T. Rich and other guys like Lacey and all these guys. But if you get 5 big-time backs, it's less load on them in college, and therefore you can play in the bowl game. But these cats don't recruit that way no more. They go after the 1 5-star guy. They recruit a bunch of shitty cats after that, and then they think they're gonna use a guy on 3rd down to escape out the backfield in the flat, and I'm gonna move you to the slot. But T. Rich has to get 35 carries this game. No, how about we all get 10 carries and we're expanding our usage, and then we go to the NFL, all 5 of us, like Bama did forever.
Coach, most teams nowadays play 3 to 4 backs. T-Rich, was there ever a game in the middle of the game where you're like having good stats, but you say, hey guys, I don't need all the carries. I'm good here. Like, put this on layaway?
No. Shoot, man, when
Different
I was
era.
in school. Yeah, when I was in school, bro, I was trying to play. And by the time the 3rd quarter hit, I knew it was gonna be over with for me, man, because that's the backs that we had. Like, we had backs to come in, and I didn't have to play the 4th quarter. Like, that's just what it was. Like, bro, I wanted to play, but it was just like me, because that was the dog in me. That was the fight in me. That's what I was raised off of, playing, showing out, being able to be available, like being a 3-down back. Like, that was the guy I was. That was the fight. That's what I try to teach my kids. That's what has been taught to me. And so nowadays, it's so much 7-on-7, like backs don't even know what a 3-down backs is no more, right? Because now we're a 3-down system, 7-on-7 lead now, right? So
they play receiver.
They don't have it no more, man. And I get it. Like, they don't value the running backs at all. Like, even with the guys that's in there now that's putting up big numbers, like Derrick Henry, like, bro, like, he just got hurt last week. But this man got, 2 or 3 years of 2,000-yard rushing, and then he's not a 2,000-yard rusher. He's still in the top 3 of a running back.
Yeah.
On his older days out, in the league. Like,
hey, we just did a poll question to start the show, T-Rich. Like, the only running back in the NFL that has played every football game over the last 3 years is Najee Harris. One guy. So that's why they're undervalued. That's why they're not getting. I mean, they're just not available nowadays. Like,
because they're not even able to take the impact. Because, like, think about when Jerome Bettis and Emmitt Smith them was available, and Barry Sanders and them, like, they was taking them hits, bro. Like, they was giving them too. Like, their body, like, people's body's not even meant for that anymore, because they're not used to taking that impact, because we're so much of a 7-on-7 lead to where Like them guys are not even getting any type of pressure in there. Like they're not putting pressure on their body. And so now they're receivers, and now they're not even getting looked at. And it's just like they're blocking backs.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Hey, it's been T-Rich Thursday on this fine Thursday. Pound the like button, subscribe, come in, follow Steve Kim on everything from Whitlock to he does a hell of a boxing show with Mario Lopez on YouTube. Make sure you follow him there. The 3 knockdown rule, right?
Yeah, we taped it yesterday. It'll be out sometime today. And me and Mario, we kept it real on Ryan Garcia. My God, Jesus, he's just terrible. But honestly, T-Rich, I don't know if you watch boxing. Did you watch Ryan Garcia's fight last week?
Man, listen. Instagram is real, I guess, right? This is what they say. He's a social media fighter.
You said it.
He's a social media fighter, and when you get into those rings with those guys like Tank, or those real fights, you get punched in the mouth. And like we was talking, was it last week? We just talking about this.
I think so.
Like you're blaming everybody else for you not being able to be that guy. Like, bro, like, man, you're switching up every trainer. You're blaming every trainer. You're blaming guys that's made a name, that's been out there in that valley battling for their life.
Yeah.
And it's just like, bro, like, when are you going to shut up and just box? Like, when are you going to shut up and just fight? Like, stop blaming everybody else. But when you win, everybody's good. It's cool.
Right.
You win. And the job wasn't really well done last week. I didn't like that fight at all, man. Like,
T-Rich, what's interesting, Ryan Garcia, there's always talking who's going to be his next trainer. Because I've called him the Holly Berry of boxing. Because he's always going to be with this big name trainer, and then they're going to break up. So, there's always talk like who should train him. And I've always said him and Teddy Atlas would be an unbelievable reality show. Teddy Atlas might send him to like some real mental problems.
Yeah.
But a kid like Ryan Garcia, young men like him, they needed a Nick Saban in their life. Yeah. They did. I'm just telling you, there's a value. What I love about Nick Saban is that he evolves, but he does not change. Is that the base fundamental core principles that he has as a coach in late 80s when he graduated, Toledo, and then a guy that he was at Michigan State. I guarantee you most of it is the same guy that he is at Alabama. I just love the fact that I've seen games where it's 58-0 with 15 seconds to go, and a guy blows a cover 2. He'll call a timeout and rip that guy with 15 seconds to go. And then they say, well, why are you doing that? He goes, excuse me, that guy's going to be playing at LSU next year as my starter. I got to coach him now. I just love the fact that I remember one time there's all these stories about who he is. And so he brings, I don't know if you read this, T-Rich, but it was in the ESPN story. It's just about doing your job. So he brings in this motivational speaker from the Navy SEALs about how everyone should appreciate each other and we got to love each other. And so all the coaches, T-Rich, and just probably during your years, were all there. Everyone has to say something nice about this group of guys. So all these coaches are saying, well, I just appreciate you and you're this. So they finally get to Nick Saban. And Nick Saban's the last guy, and he just looks around and he goes, I guess you assholes are okay. And he just walked out the room.
Yeah, I think I was there when he did that.
I just love that. He just looked around and goes, nah, I pay you well. Coach football. Do your job. And to me, there's not enough priority on doing the fundamental things. I read a book from Bobby Knight. I'm just going to finish it up. It's called The Power of Negative Thinking. And Bobby Knight said something that was really simple and basic, but powerful that he learned. He said, there are more games won or lost due to errors than there are games won by great plays. In other words, you have to do the fundamentals correctly 100% of the times because the good plays are an anomaly. And he actually says, when I coached a game, I always use the most negative thought process of what could go wrong, and I never tried to be too optimistic. And that was actually the key to his success. And that's Nick Saban. That's why Nick Saban is a red ass at any point in the game, because he understands I'm not always coaching for today. I'm actually coaching for a month from now, a year from now. And that's what I respect about Nick Saban, that he creates men that I think are ready for the real world.
T-Rich,
man.
before
One
you get
thing
out here,
about
T-Rich, tell Nick, tell him like Nick Saban I always used to hear this. Perfect practice makes perfect, not practice makes perfect. Perfect practice. So
he real
that's
about
like
that.
Steve's point. That's a huge like thing. Coach everything or allow everything. Shit.
Hey, T-Rich, did you ever hear this from Saban? This is my favorite Nick Saban soundbite. He's during practice. He's at a defensive back drill because that's like his thing. And something happened. So he gathers the defensive back. Hey guys, hey, let me just tell you something. You guys always talk about doing it to a point where you always do it right. He goes, no. We're gonna teach you to a point you can never do it wrong. How many times did you hear that?
Man, all the time, man. And Nick always preached the mindset, right? Like self-talk and like being able to be available psychologically in your head. Like he get us with a wizard. He get us with all type of psychologists. Like he teach that because he already know the mindset that you gotta have, right? And the way you gotta trick yourself. Like I tell people all the time, like the 2 times I got to go see Obama, if Nick would have told us to slap goddamn Obama in there, we would have slapped the shit out of Obama. Like that's how mentally, like bro, like we was like our robots around there. And like you listen to all our doggone interviews, even now, listen to Jalen Hurts, he sound like Nick. You listen to all those guys that's big in media with Alabama, they all sound alike. But like teaching that, like it's teaching life lessons of never to get complacent, stay right here. It's so bad to where my son, like TJ has no reaction. I know we see highlights on him all the time. You don't see him celebrate or nothing like that. And people be asking like, is he okay? Is he good? He just scored. That's just how he is. And that's
supposed to do it.
Yeah, he's supposed to do that. And it's just like, they make hoorahs when he could do one-hand catches. And it's just like, bro, like that's something he practiced. That's something like being in the backyard, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? That's we catching it going to the sideline. Like that's something that's repetitively done for him. And so with Nick, like he teaches that, man. And he always sit there and tell you, like, we're not gonna practice and make perfect. We're gonna keep doing it until we can't get the shit wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a great story. Nick Saban's father was this really like prolific gas station owner in West Virginia. And one day when he was working for his father, and that's when they had full service. So he goes out there and he services a customer, and it wasn't great. It wasn't up to the standard of Nick Saban's father, and I guess he had some girl problems. And he comes over to his son. He goes, son, what was that? That was okay, but it wasn't good enough. Well, I'm having problems with my girl. And he goes, excuse me, son. That guy there trying to get his gas filled and his windows, he doesn't give a shit about your girl. Don't ever do that. That's where he got it from.
hey, T-Rich, Saban told me in my office one day, he's like, man, look, I used to go to this gas station when I was young chasing my wife, who I have now.
Miss Terry.
And Miss Terry goes in the middle of nowhere, West Virginia. I go by this gas station every day, and she worked there, and her father owned it, and I'd go in there every day to see it. And there was this guy there, and she had a boyfriend, and the boyfriend, the story. Like, boyfriend, I go in every day. I'm trying to steal her, and then her boyfriend worked there, and so finally he beats him out, gets her, steals Miss Terry, and then later on in life he's like, "See what would have happened? Like you would have married a goddamn gas attendant." And she goes, "Bullshit! I'd have married the head coach of Alabama." Either way, Alabama. Like,
hey, listen,
he used to tell me that shit all the time. Man, T-Rich, appreciate you as always coming on. Next Thursday, we'll see you before Christmas time. And
last thing though, we gotta ask them. Make your picks. Who you got winning?
Well, they don't play till after.
Oh, that's right. You're right. We got time. We got time. My fault.
Is that a question?
Look, T-Rich, he already gonna make a question. He already has an answer.
Is that a question?
No, we can wait.
All right, but real talk, man. I'm headed down to Florida today, man. TJ done play in the last national tournament. The national games is only 18s that got in. Their first game today is at 2, so I'm headed down after this, man. And listen, I'm ready for them kids, man. They ranked number 2 right now, bro. And listen, I'm excited. So the team that put us out, they ranked number 1. So, this is our fade back, man. And so, listen, bro, them boys excited, man. We had a good week of practice. And so them kids are ready to go, bro. Like they had a little time
You gotta
off.
send me the video. Give me the
already
video
know
on
it.
this one. I know he's about to go off.
Oh yeah, you already know it, man. His hand. This is the first time he done played all year with his hand. His hand back right. So
Ooh, he got two hands now.
He got two hands now, man. So I can't wait to see what that kid gonna do.
That's like having 12 players on the field, ain't it?
Yeah, man. So it's gonna be a long weekend. It's gonna be a good one, man. So we down in Panama this whole weekend, bro. So today, then shoot, I'm trying to see if I'm gonna go today or go tomorrow because my daughter, she dating the linebacker that's committed to Alabama, and he's in the state game today in Tuscaloosa. So I'm trying to see if I'm gonna go with her today. I gotta, when you got kids, you can't be just yeah. So we're gonna see how it go, man.
Hey, you gonna make the right decision, brother. I appreciate you. We'll see you next Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Steve, let's get the brass tacks here. We get over here. We gotta get the white guy on the left, Asian in the middle, black guy on the right. We gotta make sure.
Neapolitan.
Neapolitan ice cream. You gotta get it in order.
We got every race right now. Like we're not a racist show at all, actually, JB.
No, not at all. But you are Homer with those glasses on.
Hey, we are the hottest. Steve Kim, can you admit that the Colts are the hottest team in the NFL right now today?
The quarterback of the present and future, Gardner.
Yeah. Look at you. Yeah, fruity and slip. Yeah. I love it.
You think this team's hotter than my team?
JB, you ain't been repping the Rams all year long. Now you want to hop on the bandwagon.
You think this? Hey, Steve. By the way, I got a new fan base that hates me. The Ravens. They called me. They called my cell phone, leaving voicemail. I mean, it's unbelievable. The Rams play the Ravens this week, and I left the Ravens off my top 5, so I'm taking death threats and DMs right now. I can't wait for the Rams to beat the Ravens this week. God damn.
Wait, where is that game?
I think it's LA.
It's in Baltimore, I think.
Is it?
They have no shot to win in Baltimore. And isn't the Rams' number 1 receiver? Isn't he injured? Did he get banged up?
No, Puka came back.
He came back. All right. Well, I'm just telling you, I think Baltimore's really good, Coach.
I do too.
That's a tough ask to win with the Rams to go 3,000 miles east to beat that team. I don't see it.
Sorry, JB. Sorry about your Rams.
Yeah,
my coach about to win the AFC South, though. I feel good about that. So.
Hey, I'm just telling you, the Rams are playing really well right now. All right, Steve. We gotta ask you some things while you're on here before you leave, real quick. You keeping track with all this, so I know you talk about this and you see it a lot. The top 10 transfer portal quarterback possibilities right now. Where do you see Cam Ward at? And we'll go down the list. Dylan Gabriel was supposedly a done deal in Oregon. I'm hearing it's not a done deal.
Well, so Cam Ward, my understanding is Cam Ward, Miami's in play alongside Will Howard. I don't really know. Dylan Gabriel, why is he leaving Oklahoma? I mean, have they basically told him that Jackson Arnold's going to be the starter next year? I don't get it.
I don't either.
I think Dylan Gabriel had a really strong year. I would want that continuity of being in that program for another season. I don't want to learn another system in my last year of college football.
But this is the issue why quarterback play is so bad in the NFL. We're listening and learning 17 different situational philosophies in protections and coverages and route combinations. They get to the NFL and they don't know nothing again.
Yeah, and then Dante Moore, he's been a topic of discussion on a lot of the Miami spaces. They think that he's a guy worth looking into, and I say he is if he's willing to sit out a year. He was not ready to play last year, but I believe that there was pressure on Chip Kelly to play him early. Maybe that's because of the NIL, and now his grandma came out and ripped Chip Kelly about his quarterback development. And I would ask, man, with all due respect, how much pressure was there on Chip Kelly to play your grandson because of NIL? I mean, if you look at DTR, Chip did an excellent job with him, but that was a very slow cook. That took years to do. And, Coach, we watched some Dante Moore games together. Once they took away his RPO, he was SOL. He got really exposed. He did. And I say to myself, Dante Moore has to be willing to say, you know what? Whatever school I go to, let me redshirt this year. Let me learn the system and get back my mechanics. Because I thought it really fell apart late. Kyle Honda McCord, I actually saw a Twitter thing that said Miami might be in play. And I said, I certainly hope not. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's not very good. I don't know.
And he's not.
I'm hearing DJ. I'm hearing DJ at Florida State. I'm hearing DJ at all these schools again. I'm like, why would you want to go back there? Like,
Coach, let me just tell you about DJ. I think DJ had a really good year, but a lot of what Oregon State did was actually old school under the center football, and they played off a really strong running game to set up play action stuff. If he's going to go to a team that's just going to run spread and say, okay, spread them out shotgun, I'm not so sure that's really his game because DJ is still an inconsistent passer. I've literally seen drives where DJ will make a pass and I go, oh, I see it. And then 2 plays later, I'll be like, yeah, that's why you transferred. Drive.
I can't believe there's this many quarterbacks just moving around. Like it just is disheartening to see all this. Like,
no, it is, Coach. Back in the 80s, there used to be a lineage. So BYU had Gifford Nielsen to Mark Wilson to Jim McMahon to Steve Young to, I believe, Robbie Bosco, then Ty Detmer, right? Florida State with Bobby Bowden during their great run, it went from like Chip McManus, Chip Ferguson, Casey Weldon, Charlie Ward, and then even Brad Johnson, by the way, who had a 15-year NFL career, never actually was the full-time starter at Florida State, but he stood there 4 or 5 years. And then they went all the way to like Thad Busby to who was it? It was the old guy, Chris Wanke. I know I missed the guy, but they had like a stretch where every quarterback waited 2 years. Miami had Jim Kelly to Vinny, or to Bernie to Vinny, to who was it? Steve Walsh to Craig Erickson to Gino Tretta. And there was a particular pattern. You would redshirt, you would wait, you would back up, you'd learn the system, and bang, you started 2 years. Guys, them days is over. It'll never happen again.
Yeah. Colorado landed the number 1 5-star offensive tackle just now, but landing doesn't mean signing. That means he committed. We're seeing decommits every day. They change their decisions like they change underwear. Early signing periods next week or whatever. Then the next one's in January, which is the dumbest shit again. But anyway, that's a whole nother bottom line. Hey, they got a commitment from the guy, but let's see if they can land the guy.
5-star, that's a big deal right there. I'm saying, hey, I mean, you right. You got to wait till actual sign day to see what he is. But I mean, I know we've been highlighting all the people who've been leaving though off the rip, so we got to do both sides. I mean, this is a big deal. They need a fucking old lineman, and this is the number 1 guy in the fucking nation. So if he signs, that's a huge.
You need a lot of old linemen.
Yeah.
You played in the trenches. I got to ask you a question. So they get the number 1 guy. Let's say this guy is their version of Orlando Pace or Jonathan Ogden. I'm not sure. But here's the problem. And I know last year's Colorado offensive line was not good.
Right.
However, a couple of their starters have already left. Right? So this guy's gone. This guy's gone. That guy became Samsonite. He replaced by Louis. All right, fine. Here's the problem, though. So if you get all new pieces, aren't you starting over on the offensive line? Even I've always said you could be a good player on a bad unit.
Right.
So didn't you need a couple of those starters to actually stick around for the cohesion of the front line as you add better pieces around them?
It definitely benefits. The continuity of the entire offensive line is critical. Yeah, I played against teams, where they had like 2 good offensive linemen, the other 3 weren't that good, and it was kind of out of sync. So these guys might win their one-on-one battles, but as a full unit, you guys weren't that strong compared to a team like Toledo comes to mind. My junior season, they had just a strong unit where I think they were all juniors and seniors on that particular offensive line unit, and they played with each other for years, so they just kind of knew the system to a T. So yeah, it would definitely take time for them to get that continuity. But at the end of the day, you also need the skill set in order to be a good offensive lineman. You can have 3 years of experience together, but if you're just not like that, you're not like that. So I think number 1, it starts with having the talent, but then number 2, you're 100% right, Steve. You do need that continuity. So if they get like 3 dogs up front, it's going to take camp. It's going to take, maybe the first couple games, honestly, for them to really get in a full groove and understand, how to play together.
There's
Guys,
a
they
stat.
got one lineman. They got one fucking lineman. Stop.
Right.
Holy shit.
there's
It's
also a
going
stat-
They're the best lineman. Stop. One lineman. And he hasn't even signed the dotted line
Right.
yet.
And there is a stat.
Let's see if
I don't
they
know
get
how-
10 of them. Because
There is a
Bama,
statistic.
Michigan, they all got 10 of these guys, by the way.
Well, you're
one
right.
guy is not going to help you. Sorry.
Coach,
So
there's a stat that says the total number of starts from the prior year that the good teams, they usually have offensive lines that in total from your left tackle to your right tackle, everyone in between, that there's a certain number of starts that they have to have at that particular school. And there's a metric that says if you have like 75 combined total starts, like you're going to be pretty good. Colorado, they could bring in 5 5-stars if they're all new at 0 starts across the board.
Right.
And then another thing is how many true freshmen are really ready to play at an elite level. Miami had a kid, Mawanoa. He's going to be an all-pro. He struggled at times as a starting right tackle. Speed rushers gave him a lot of problems, and I think next year he'll be much better. But there were times, and he got flagged a lot, and I said to myself, the speed of the game is a real issue. So, Darnell, let's say you're saying, okay, not only do we have this blue chipper, we got 2 other true freshmen or guys that have never played together. All right, Shador, run for your life. I still don't think it's an easy fix up front.
That's actually the bigger point in yes, you hit the nail on the head. Being a true freshman at the college level, there's a few cats who go out there and just do it, but to me, if you're a true freshman, you're a wide out, it could work. If you're a running back, it could work because your athleticism will just kind of take care of you. But up front, a lot of these guys, man, they don't have the body yet. They don't have the strength yet. Sometimes you need a year to redshirt maybe to just get your body in the right way to compete at the level that you need to. If I'm Colorado, though, I don't know what their plan is. I would get a combination of some transfer portal guys who are juniors, who have full buys and they play, they have experience, and some of these big time, actual true freshmen. And I think the combination of both, if they're able to do that, will solidify that offensive line. Time will tell. We'll see.
The only 2 freshmen I've ever seen truly dominate at tackle at the D1 level, where I said, wow, these guys are good, Orlando Pace and Jonathan Ogden. Those are the 2 guys I said in 3-4 years, they'll be top 3 picks. Those were so easy to see.
Yeah.
Alabama had Caden Proctor this year, the kid from Iowa. He struggled early. He's gotten a lot better. But again, I've seen it up close where good freshmen generally there used to be a time if you were a lineman at a real D1, you would not play till about your 3rd year. Second or third year, you'd redshirt the first one. But now everyone has a 3-and-done plan, so maybe you got to kind of microwave that stuff. But in terms of the quarterback portal, look, Cam Ward is going to be the guy that everyone wants. I have one concern about Cam Ward. He turns the ball over a lot. There's been a bit of a fumbling issue. If I were him, I would make sure that whoever I go to has a really good offensive line. I think that has been key for him because he got into a bit of a hole last year with Washington State playing from behind all the time. But he's a guy that could flip and turn a program around. Will Howard, what I like about Will, he's a big, thick, physical guy. Like he can give you the +1 run game, and he throws pretty well. Will Rogers in spread air raid system fits, and he's a good enough athlete. He's a guy that I think is going to be okay. But I'm not going to lie to you, Coach. I'd rather have a homegrown quarterback that's been in that system for 2-3 years.
Yeah, the whole Deion's the best recruiter thing coming from the chat is comical. He's not even recruiting; he's recruiting the portal. And he's grabbing a few high school kids here and there. That's just what he's already said that. And listen, I got first-side information. I know who's left the program. I know whose situations.
A certain guy that won a national championship that's a Colorado Buffalo legend that had been there for a while.
30 years.
Huh. He left, huh?
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I'm off the bandwagon. I know that much. And not just because my best friend, but I just know other things from other people. It's crazy right now. I just don't see it working out. That's just my personal opinion. But, hey, each his own. But the number one recruiter, stop it.
I need one more season before I can just hop off. That's where I'm at. If they shit the bag again next year, I'll come on here and I'll be like, hey, it was a mistake.
Yeah.
I'll go all the way in. I didn't expect season 1 to be fucking 10-2. So I need one more season for me to be like, oh, okay.
I didn't expect it either, but I also expected some teaching,
growth, right?
Coaching, some discipline, a lot of shit that I didn't see as a coach. So, but I'm a hater. Yeah. Hey, Steve. I don't know what you got a fight this weekend, huh? What do you got?
I got to watch the Regis Prograde Devin Haney
fight.
This
is a good fight, y'all. This is an actual good fight right here.
And it's going to be on pay-per-view, unfortunately, even though DAZN said 5 years ago pay-per-view is dead. Well, it's risen from the ashes like the mighty Phoenix, so I got to go watch that. And I think Regis Prograde is a very live dog. I think he's a very live dog. I think he's being underrated because he stunk it out the last fight. He's motivated. I saw him last week, and it'll be interesting to see how Devin Haney reacts to getting punched by a legitimate 40-pounder. That's one of the better punchers in the sport. And Regis Prograde is slicker than people think. He's more elusive. I know everyone thinks that Devin's like this slick boxer. I think he's more athletic than slick because there is a difference. Rougarou is a live dog. I can't wait to watch this.
Let me ask you this. If he does win the fight, how would he win? Like, how would he beat Haney in your eyes?
Well, I think he has to be controlled aggression and laid traps. I don't think he could just be outright aggression, or Haney's going to really use his legs.
Yeah.
So for him to come out like a house on fire, I don't think that's going to happen because he's actually a really good technician. He has really good. He actually has better upper body movement in terms of slipping and rolling off punches than Devin. Devin's more of a linear A to B movement, in and out type of guy that uses his legs and his footwork.
Right.
But if Regis can intelligently close the gap and fight at a mid-range, he has a decided advantage. The one thing about Haney, I've seen him hurt. Linares hurt him. Joseph Diaz stunned him a few times. And then certainly I thought Loma beat him. I was there. I thought it was a clear victory. And I asked Regis, what do you think of that fight? He said, look, I don't want to take too much from it, but he said, Steve, if he gets hit by the punches that I land, it's going to be different. And I said, oh, you mean junior welterweight punches? And Regis said, no. My punches. Because he made it clear I hit a little bit different than everyone else. So I think it's an interesting fight. But Regis is fighting in the Bay Area, and Devin Haney has roots in that area. So you better understand, if it's a close fight, have the mindset we're losing.
Yes. And that's what I'm concerned about. Like, he's going to have to go out there and take it from Haney. And I just feel like Haney's such a safe fighter. I just feel like what I'm afraid of, Steve, is Haney's going to just, quote unquote, outbox, Regis. That's going to be one of those fights where it's kind of like mid and he's not really allowing Regis to be physically. Like, he's not going to fight Regis, I don't think. He doesn't want that. He's not going to fight him.
But it will be an interesting fight. And so I think everyone's looking forward to it, and it's going to be fun. But anyway, guys, I got to get going here. Anything else?
Are they looking forward to it like the Steelers-Patriots game tonight?
Ugh. Coach, I think that's the one game that you hope and pray that your Amazon Prime comes in and scrambled and is always buffering.
I'm looking to – I'm going to end the show today. I'm going to clean up a little bit around here, get ready for Christmas and stuff. And then I'm going to try to – black out and drink so much liquor that when the time the game comes on, I'm not even up.
Guys, before I leave you with this, Bill Belichick, it's sad now. It's sad just watching his press conferences, or even where he's like, Coach, what would you attribute the offensive problems? And he's like, I'm just here to talk about this week. Want to talk about the game? Well, yeah, Coach. So your offense isn't bad. And no. Like I just told you, we're on to Cincinnati. And I'm like, bro, this is like Muhammad Ali. He's at that stage now where he was once the greatest, and now he's looking like he did against Muhammad Ali, Larry Holmes, and Trevor Burbick. It's like, God. And then teams, me and Mario said, Steve, what do you think about Belichick coming in for the Chargers? And I said, if you really want boring press conferences and bad draft choices on offense, yeah, he's your guy. I'm just going to say this again. Mac Jones is not good. This is not all his fault. Look at that roster offensively. And by the way, I think I heard that the Patriots are the first team in the history of football to lose 3 games in a row or something where they've given up 10 or less points. So Belichick can still coach up one side of the ball. Offensively, really look at that roster. It's the worst roster by far in football, offensively.
He should be a D coordinator for one of these teams, for one of these Super Bowl contenders next year, and go back to his roots.
Yeah, but he's on to Cincinnati. I don't want to talk about the game.
Steve, enjoy the weekend. I'm taking I don't know. We made some Steelers shirts. We made some shirts that we're selling on the website, and it says "Hold Watt a lot" because Tomlin said they were comparing holding Watt to the Hack-a-Shack.
Well, I have to say this.
Look at that.
I am enjoying your newfound rivalry with the city of Baltimore.
It's unbelievable.
I'm going to call you the anti-wire.
I got to start rooting. Oh, Steve, let's be honest. I am rooting for an NFC team so fucking bad now. I got the whole AFC against me. I got the
AFC is terrible this year. They're really not good. I see 3 or 4 teams in the NFC that's better than anyone in the AFC, though, to be honest.
I know.
Colts don't like you. Chiefs Kingdom don't like you. Ravens Flock don't like you. Bills Mafia don't like you. I mean, golly, JB.
Yeah. All right, well, fellas, we'll talk.
All right, then, Steve. We'll see you. Steve Kim, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Kim. Give it up for Steve.
Hey, some real truth. Lakers don't play the Suns tonight, so you're real fucking shitty, you liar.
They play the
You're
Pelicans
not real
tonight.
truth. You're real lies. Shut up. Stop spreading lies. K Black, shut the fuck up. Holy shit.
Keep going. Keep
It's
going.
not hating when you tell truth. When you tell the truth, it's not hating. K Black. Let's see this K Black guy, dog. He's already a fucking Baltimore. Look at this fucking.
Damn.
Degenerate fucking fake fucking bum. He never could do anything. He fucking hits women. He's a bitch. Look at this bitch ass. He smokes weed all day. He lives with his mama. He's asking his mama to Venmo him right now as we speak so he can drop a super chat for $1.99.
Cash app.
He's a bitch. He's a Baltimore bitch-made cat. Baltimore cats are the biggest hoe-ass motherfuckers in the world, man. That's why I didn't recruit your sorry-ass city, because you motherfuckers are hoes. Not one Baltimore cat ever made it for me because you're bitch-made. Let's keep it 100, you bitch-made motherfucker. Now shut your sorry-ass out. Go smoke some weed, motherfucker, and get your mama's titty out your mouth, bitch boy. Take your bitch ass up out of here. Baltimore, you sorry motherfuckers. So anyway... moving on amicably, I got a...
God is good, y'all, all the time. And all the time, God is good, man. Pound that like button, subscribe, become a member. The question of the day, if we switch to Mint Mobile, who's joining us?
Mint Mobile. We need Mint Mobile in this motherfucker. Let's go, Mint Mobile. We need
Mint Mobile studio, y'all. We need y'all.
We need Mint Mobile. Jamal Adams stands by the intent in a spat that he had with reporters. He called a Jets reporter and his girl and his and his baby ugly.
Well, he didn't say it literally, did he? He put that little emoji like ew.
Yeah,
he put like
that's what he said, though. Let's be real. That's what he said, though. So,
you like that? You love it? What you feel about it?
He's standing by it, though.
He's standing on business.
He's standing on business. It is what it is. I don't know. I think Jamal Adams is a liability in a secondary. I think he's horrific. Because we're in a 7-on-7 era where everything now is all hip swivel and coverage. So I think you have to get some guys now that you're going to be all nickel and dime pretty soon, man. I'm just telling you. The lack of running the football physically on offense, mine that with defensive liabilities with stiff safeties who used to be hitters who are now cover guys.
Right.
And now we got hitters trying to cover a Travis Kelce or somebody like that. And Adams just can't do it. Adams can't do it. So it is what it is. So, who knows?
Who knows, man?
IB for sports. So he's illiterate. So that's his Ebonic. IB for sport. Yeah. And then this cat said facts. Look at him.
He cool, I think. I mean, he out there. He's rolling the blunt outside.
Yeah, he got some skinny sweats on. He's tough.
He work at Best Buy. Like he's at least trying, putting effort.
It's so soft though. They so.
You got a lot of haters in the chat today, Jay. What's going on a Thursday? You ain't had this money in a long time.
Baltimore probably in the building.
Yeah, I'm a Ravens fan.
He said, "Nah." He said, "Let me see. Hold on."
Nah,
motherfucker stands for my name. Well, your name stands for bitch.
It's probably Ian Brent.
Bitch for sports. I'm a bitch for sports. That's what your motherfucking name means, bitch boy. So now what? See, the cool part is these motherfuckers will see me in public and suck my dick. That's the problem, Smitty.
AE.
AE. These motherfuckers will lick my ass, homie. Like, let's keep it 100. I be for sports. See, this is the issue. Let's keep it real. I'm not gonna block him. Let's talk about this motherfucker. You're not criticizing me. Calling me a clown's not criticizing me, you dumb fuck. That is an assault on my name. Right. You're not criticizing me. Criticize me for my take on Lamar. If you're so big and bad, you have a grown man conversation about my take on Lamar. No, your soft pussies go right to assaulting and insulting people's names. Because you're pussy, homie. You're bitch made. You have no argument because you don't know anything. You cannot debate with me, so you go to insults. That is the epitome and definition of a bitch made cat. And that is why your name stands for I bitch for sports, because that is what you do. You're not criticizing me, homie. You mean nothing to me. You're a nobody. You live in your mama's house. Come on, homie. I got cribs and whips and bitches and big bank account, motherfucker. You don't affect me. You can't affect me, homie. Come on, man. Let me come on the show. For what? You contribute nothing. You're a nobody. You're not even a member. You can't even pay $1.99, bitch boy. You're a bitch. Stop it.
JB said I got big cribs, bitches, and bank accounts. Triple B's.
Hey, look. He don't have nothing to say. He can't argue. He can't debate, homie.
You know what I'm thinking, JB? This might be a fucking 13-year-old on here. I ain't gonna lie.
He can't debate nothing. He has no weak. Big. Like, he has nothing. Clown.
He's 13.
Why are you mad, homie? So why are you in here? You're in here to do what? Smitty, these motherfuckers come in here because they're mad I told the truth about their quarterback in their shitty town, and now they're mad, and they coming in here to insult. They're not coming here to debate. They're coming to insult because they can't debate. They're fucking not very smart. To be honest, they're not very smart. So anyway,
hey man, who want that Mint Mobile, man? Who want that Mint? That's all I care. Fuck IB4, B48, all that. Who getting on the Mint Mobile train? I need to know right now. I'm trying to get this Mint Mobile studio, and y'all bullshitting. Y'all want me and JB? Imagine this: me and JB in person. We got a turf field in front of us, so we can get up, move around, act out plays. We got JB's 90-inch big mobile screen TV. He can go up, draw plays. Big Matt walks in, joins us. Steve Kim joins us in person. NFL players like T.J. Houshmandzada, they come and join us in person live Monday through Friday. The Coach JB Show with Big Smitty, sponsored by Mint Mobile. All we need is 1,000 of y'all to get to switch over. You saving hella money. $30? And they got a plan, JB. If you don't need unlimited, they got a $15 plan if you don't want the unlimited data. $15 for a phone bill? And the signal's good?
Mike, Coach Kabari, is that you, Mike? Mike, the Mike I know? Trying to see. I see a name that you don't see too often, so I'm figuring that's who that's my boy. Look, these cats just want attention. Now that kid, he's going on social media right now. He's like, JB cussed me out. Ha! That's what they are. They're a bunch of hoes.
Trevor Johnson, man, shout out to you. You donate to the chat. My guy's been a loaded show. We didn't get a chance to get to, but we saw it, man. My guy TJ, he's a hustler, leaning on trucks, man. He's standing on business. He leaning on trucks. He'll come cut your grass for you right now, cut down your fucking tree, water your shit. He just all around hustler, man. Hands-on cat. Shout out to TJ.
I think they are. We'll know. If we take the deal with Mint Mobile, we'll let you know if they're buying out contract, because that's the only way I'll do it, because that means they can buy your shit out and you can move over without having a contract issue. So we've talked about that. So
let's ask that today, JB. Let's figure that out.
Yeah. So we're on it. We're on it.
We're not wasting our time though. If y'all ain't gonna switch over, then we ain't gonna rock with them. So ain't no it's a team. It's a team. Come on now, two-way street right here. We're a team.
Yeah. Mint bought out Cricket though, and I know they put a lot of money into it. So I know it's some shit going on. So let's dive into the next thing. Juan Soto. I'm not a baseball guy, but this guy was in the division of my Doyers, and he's a big time hitter. And you put him with Aaron Judge, and this guy is they're gonna have a 1-2 punch in New York. I hope the Dodgers get Ohtani, because damn, Soto can hit, Judge can hit. It's going to be interesting. All I care is he's out of LA. He's out of the West. Like, the Dodgers ain't got to deal with him, so I don't care. Go ahead and go to New York. New York chokes off in every game every year anyway. And they got the biggest budget, and they're like the Dodgers. They choke it off late. So I'm not worried. He can go. I'm glad he's out of the West. But that's just a big trade that happened yesterday in Major League Baseball, and that's our baseball for the day. Hayden Hurst, Big Smitty. Holy shit. Hayden Hurst diagnosed with post-traumatic amnesia. What the fuck does that mean?
PTA. So I guess that means that means after. Traumatic mean it was some type of trauma. Amnesia means he can't remember shit. So that you put it together, post, after, traumatic, trauma happened. It's on the football film and someone get hit. Amnesia, I can't remember shit. So he got hit and he can't remember shit. That's my assumption. JB crazy.
Hold on. So hold on. He can't remember nothing, but he remembers that he can't remember nothing.
I think your memory's messed up. Like,
is this the new excuse?
No, I think you're aware that your memory is fucked up. Like, you like, damn, why can't I remember fucking yesterday? I can't remember. Like, you know that your memory's fucked up. What, JB?
I'll start making excuses for this new thing, dog, because we're going to be the ones that everybody watches this show in the beginning. They're going to use it, and they're going to put it out there, and they're going to hear Smitty say this is a new thing, and then now it'll be a trend. We got to cut it off right here at the number one show to start the day off for everybody out there. We got to start off. Let's cut the bullshit out. Let's stop it. Let's stop it.
Yay.
His daddy is out there defending it. Daddy, you got to stop. You got to stop right now. You cannot push this narrative. He's okay. He's got cleared. He's taking a mental health break. He's doing a J.C. Jackson. Just say that, because the mental health break already hit. It already broke. It's already out there. Don't use the new thing. Don't start a new thing. We don't need another post-traumatic blah, 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 blah. Come on, man. It's starting to be comical. It's starting to be laughable. Stop.
If we found out that J.C. Jackson, the real story behind the J.C. Jackson thing, he was late to some shit and got left home, so he was lying on that shit. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
And then you lie and make up something that others are now going to use, though.
Yeah.
So don't start this shit. Like, come on. If the guy was really that sick, he'd be institutionalized. Doctors would have him. He'd be having brain thing. And he's not coming back anytime soon. They're talking about he's coming back soon. Stop. He's okay. Huh. Yeah.
JB on fire.
Cam Ward has 10 plus offers that I'm hearing that's over $2 million each. $2 million to get Cam Ward. This guy started at Incarnate Word.
Huh?
And that's where he started his college ball, an FCS school.
Is that a jail? Is that a prison? Incarnate Ward.
Go in Texas. Lucy, if she's in here, she's a big fan of kids. Go there. Incarnate Word is a school in Texas. That's where my kid Chance Main went before he went to Colorado. And this guy now not only played at Washington State and did well, he's now in the mix to go to major places like Washington, SC, Florida State, Nebraska, Ohio State, Miami. He's got more goddamn offers than a 5-star high school kid.
He got more now than he did when he came out. Let me ask you this, JB. You talk all that shit about transfer portal. Put yourself in these shoes right now. JB is in fucking college. Just had a hell of a year. I know you're loyal to your school, all this shit. But you got 10 fucking schools offering you $2 fucking million, JB. You was living in your car for 2 years from Compton, never had shit. Stepped outside the porch, seen dead body, had to step over dead bodies to get to the fucking bus stop. You got teams offering you $2 million right now. What is JB doing? Don't keep it all the way. This is the realest show on planet Earth. Keep it 1,000 with me right now. What you doing?
I'm trying to go to the NFL. You can't ask me that question because that question is not relative to me because it's just not. It's just too different.
So you staying at Washington State?
Because I'm trying to go to the NFL. That's where he didn't start in Washington State though.
I'm saying, are you staying there now? I'm saying put yourself in his current shoes.
Yeah.
He's gonna stay. Say fuck $2 million. I got you.
Not fuck $2 million. Washington State's not gonna. They're gonna give him something.
They ain't give him $2 million, obviously.
I mean, they probably don't got it. They're going to a Power 2 conference. Like, think about it. Everything you're asking me is totally like you can't ask me these questions because it's just you got a conference that just deteriorated overnight. So you lost all your fucking teams in the deal. So you don't even know who you're playing.
Right.
And stop caping. Capping would be 2 P's, homie. You gotta fucking understand how to spell if you're gonna come in here and talk shit.
I say his name, Selexel.
He said stop caping. So I would cape me. I put a cape on, right?
Yeah. What's his name though? Selexel the second?
Who knows? He's another fucking bitch ass fucking troll.
Hold on. Which one is him in the picture? Is it the white dude or the brother?
Where is he? I didn't see. I didn't even look.
Go.
Oh, it's the brother. Yeah, because this is a racist show. I think the white boy is that Will Levis?
It might actually be. That's John. I think it's John Smith. That's John Smith and Selexel. Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna be real and keep it racist, all the way racist. I'm gonna go with the brother. It's the brother.
I actually think it is because a white dude ain't gonna be named Selexel.
And they're not gonna stereotypically, they're not gonna misspell that.
Damn, that's fucked up. That's a low blow to the brother in the black community.
Because you guys aren't smart. That's what they say.
We ain't smart. We can't read defenses. We can't. That's why our quarterback plays an all-time low because so many black quarterbacks.
By the way, when the racist shit comes out of me because I talk about Lamar Jackson, when have I ever said the motherfucker's dumb? He's a bad character. He's a fucking. When have I ever said any of that?
I haven't heard it. You said he can. What'd you say? You said he could throw, but he can't pass, or maybe vice versa.
That's what I said. He can throw and can't pass.
Yeah.
Why is that? When is that?
You'll never win a Super Bowl with us. What you said too.
And by the way, I think I've said that before. Baker Mayfield, Carson Wentz, Derek Carr. I mean, I can go down the list for all the white boys and do the same fucking thing. And by the way, I've only coached majority brothers, and the white quarterbacks that I've had have been some of the dumbest fucking humans on planet Earth. And the brothers that I've coached have actually been the smartest football players I've ever coached. So shut the fuck up, everybody. I'm so fucking tired. That's why I use it against y'all, because I'm just going to keep pressing. Because, everyone that knows me and in the world, they know. They know. So I'm going to keep saying it. I'm racist.
You hate black people, JB.
I hate them. Hate them. By the way. Who's That's racist too. Who's them? What do you mean, them people? All right. brass tacks. We got 20 minutes. We might as well just stay on. No commercial breaks here, but you can't even hit the like buttons.
I'm gonna give me something to drink. Don't take me out. Give me 2 seconds.
So we got this issue right here. This Jaguar employee has come out and stole $22 million from the team over the past 5 years by exploiting the organization's virtual credit card program. He used the stolen money to buy 2 cars and a condominium and a designer watch over $95K. Some of that money was also reportedly used to purchase crypto and place bets with online gambling sites. This dude just milked an entire organization, and I haven't heard him in jail. I haven't seen him in jail. I haven't heard anything about him being arrested. I haven't heard anything like that.
We need one of them. We need to hire that brother on the JB Show, Big Smitty behind the scenes.
But I can't get a job. I can't get Mint Mobile. I can't get people to sign up for Mint Mobile. I can't get people to hit the like button.
I can't get no raise in my job. I'm trying to.
But this check is still $22 million. So let me go back. Can you bring it back up, Bailey? By chance?
Amit Patel.
Is that cat Vivek, the Republican nominee that's fucking out there killing everybody? I wouldn't be surprised if that's Vivek or whatever the motherfucking name is. The fucking Hamas that's running for U.S. president. Like, is that him?
Hold on. Well, so where's he at? They don't say he got arrested. So, where's he at? Like, did he leave the country? Is he fucking, what do we know?
Is this Vivek, the fucking Republican nominee?
His mother who is this? Who he look like? He looked like somebody.
He looked like Vivek, the motherfucking Republican nominee.
He looked like Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
That's one of my favorite movies.
No, it ain't for real.
Yeah,
I love that motherfucking movie. I watch it now. I can watch that right now. That shit the funniest ones ever. And you don't even smoke weed.
That Vivek dude. He there's a video out there. He literally is copying everything Obama said.
Yeah,
like everything Obama's ever said, this guy says it.
That's really
I don't
crazy.
I don't trust one fucking politician ever. And I don't know why people watch these debates. I don't know why people really are sitting there like
entertainment.
I gotta vote for this guy and her and him and this. It's like, dog, they're puppets. It don't matter who you motherfuckers think you're voting for. You're not voting for nobody. Ain't none of these motherfuckers getting voted in. They're selected, not elected. Let's keep it real.
JB, you should run for president. Even if you don't win, the type of press that you would get for just saying, fuck it, I'm running. Oh my God. Like, imagine JB in a fucking presidential, fucking Republican, whatever debate. Oh my God.
I would run. I would do it if I could get in there. You got to have money. You'd have to have big money. I don't think I could just say I'm in.
We got AQ, man, Pepper Red, Michael Jordan. You got some money, huh? Mint Mobile.
Folks.
Marcellus.
Trump.
Hey,
can I get
right,
Trump?
hey, Ryan Riddle.
Yeah, you gotta have billions though. I can't get. I would love just to let me in. Just let me in on a humbug on that stage one night and just ask me those questions. Now I'm not gonna be able to ask. Like, I'm gonna straight up tell everybody from the gate. Look, I'm not gonna be able to answer any. I'm not gonna tell you any type of cities or provinces in Ukraine. I don't know. I don't care. I would just go nuke them right now. Get them out of the business right now. Knock them out. Knock them out real quick. Like 40-year virgins. 40-year virgins, Smitty. We got to knock out a couple hood rats real quick. Before you really get fucking, you got to just knock out a few hood rats first. So you get your shit right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to go knock them down real quick. I'm going to go over to the Middle East. I'm going to take out Hamas and all them. I'm going to take them out real quick. And we're going to shut the border down. I can talk about all that. I'm not going to be able to tell you what cities in Ukraine. I don't care. So, but I'm going to tell you, though, I'm going to get the black, the brown, the white. Everybody's going to be back on one page real quick in case these motherfuckers ever came over here. That's going to be the job of the president. I'm going to get everybody on the same page. Everyone's going to be bought in. Back as Americans, fuck all these motherfuckers coming over here and in our schools shooting UNLV, even though it's an old white man. My point is,
that's what I wanted to say earlier. I'm like, that was one of our own. You know that, right?
Well, we don't know if it's one of our own, but what I'm saying is,
it was one of y'all. It was one of y'all.
That's my point, though. I could go on a rant about this. That white boy shot those cats because there's a major distraction going on right now, and it's called a border control issue. So you know how many people in this country is going to start doing dumb shit because of the distraction of all the crazy shit that's happening in New York, on the southern dog. You should see the southern border in Arizona right now.
Damn.
They're coming over that motherfucker. They're about to be in Phoenix. They're about to be all over this motherfucker. It is crazy. I'm just telling you right now, this shit is about to be in a distraction. So we got to get the distraction out. That's the number one thing. So I don't know. I'm just saying, I would love to go on there and debate these motherfuckers. It would be common. It would be big, though. It'd be big, Smitty. I'd have you ask the questions.
I'd be the host and shit. I'd be the moderator and shit. What
Hey,
are you going to do to fix all the hoods in America?
Oh, boy, Christy last night, that motherfucker got mad at the broad asking the questions because Vivek, the Hamas, he said he was fat.
He called him fat straight up?
And that motherfucker went up to the goddamn moderator and was like, why are you allowing this? And blah, blah, blah. I'm like, shut your fat ass up, motherfucker, and fucking give it back to him. Like, they're up there banging on each other. Like, they have no regard. These are all Republicans, Smitty, trying to get that one spot.
Yeah. I watched them before.
They throwing each other under the bus. They don't give a fuck. And they're not even they're not even going against the Democrat yet. They say, oh, it's like all the Crips.
Yeah.
And in this instance, these are the Bloods because they red.
So it'd be all the Bloods trying to like fight for the lead spot.
Yeah. To go get the Crips.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm just saying. It's crazy.
We should do like a fucking Saturday Night Live skit where it's like me, you, fucking Tank, or whoever we can get in person. 4 of us. We have a moderator, Bailey be the moderator, some shit, and we do our own like presidential debate, but it's with sports though. It's like sports shit. But we all like trying to fight for the AFC and the NFC. You know what I mean? It'd be crazy.
Idea. These are not Democrat ideas or Republican ideas. This is an American idea. These are fundamentally American ideals. Imagine they were driving a car and they drove it into the ditch. If somebody has repeatedly crashed your car, you can't have the keys back. Do you want to turn over the keys to the same people who crashed it?
You said Russia in the 1980s are now calling to ask for their foreign policy back.
I have a newsflash. The USSR does not exist anymore.
The Cold War has been over for 20 years.
It fell back in 1990.
A skinny guy with a funny name.
Who the heck is this skinny guy with a funny last name?
But they sense deep in their bones.
He literally says everything he says.
Some of the shit is like, all right, it's such like a general thing that like you could find a lot of things that other presidents have said before that you're going to repeat. But like the one thing that stuck out was the skinny guy with a funny name. Like some of those like jokes, when you're saying the same joke to somebody, it's like, hold on, what the fuck? Like that.
And you know, it's crazy. Like one of these motherfuckers is going to work for the other one.
Right. Yeah.
And defend them again. Now that Blood's back with the Bloods again. And Crip back with it. Like I remember Kamala was calling Joe Biden like racist, and Biden was calling him Kamala racist. And by the way, Kamala's putting more blacks in jail than Donald Trump. And she black. Supposedly she black. I don't think she black though. I think she Asian.
She black. She was a judge. A lot of people in the community did not rock with her.
She's from here.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people didn't rock with her.
Hey, so the poll question.
Ooh, my neck hurt. Golly.
Is baking for broads?
It's baking for broads, man. Let us know right now, man. If you are a baker, here we go right here. Uh-oh.
What you filming, fucker? Yeah, bake. Bitches.
It's funny that you even said that. I didn't even know the irony.
What you filming, fucker? Yeah, bake. Bitches.
Hey, that's some white people shit. The way you cuss to be like white people shit sometimes.
didn't know I was being filmed. And
Hey.
I'm so glad I just got that text that I got it so I can put it in the show. Yeah,
When white people cuss, they say fucker. Like brothers don't say fucker. You know what I'm saying? Like
I know my audience though. I know when.
okay, that's a good balance.
I don't say motherfucker.
What are you doing, you fucker? You're recording me, you fucker.
Motherfucker.
Black people, we say motherfucker. Like we don't motherfucker.
Yeah, so do I, but it's just different.
Hey, Jimmy, who was recording you in that video?
I forgot. So John Rahm, next thing, John Rahm is leaving the PGA and going to the Live Golf. And I've known this for quite a while. I just couldn't say anything because of my affiliation with
You ain't know.
Well, I didn't know. But we were actually just with the cat, and I'm hearing it's around 300 mil. Unbelievable. Also, my boy Pat's team has made a trade today, and this young brother is going to be on the show. We're going to get him on the show. Harold Varner is now a Live 4 Aces golfer. It was traded, so they trade teams. Sometimes they'll trade a player in certain teams. So DJ wanted to make a trade, and he's now.
That sound like a brother, Harold Varner.
He is. He's also a Jordan golfer. Him and Pat are boys. He's also a Jordan golfer.
Shout out to Harold Varner.
So Harold Varner is now rocking this hat. Bailey, if you could find it, he did a little video. I just texted him congratulations. He's wearing this hat. Harold Varner's now got the 4 Ace hat on. So we're rocking 4 Aces over here. So it's Pat, DJ, Harold Varner, and Patrick Reed. That's the foursome on the Live.
Why is it red, JB?
So what we're gonna do now? He's a Jordan golfer. Bubba Wallace, Pat, Harold Varner, Tatum, DJ Khaled. There's a list of Jordan brand guys out there. Derek Jeter was good for a long time.
Super excited about the future. 2024 is going to be a great year. Something new, something proud. Let's go Aces.
Ooh, he might be my cousin a little bit. We kind of look a little familiar. He might be family or something. Back,
I don't like the blue hat though. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that. But other than that,
what it is.
You know what I mean?
Rolling 60s.
Other than that, the blue hat. Other than that, we take that
rolling 60s, baby.
that flew hat up. Took that flew hat up. He from the Carolinas though. He from North Carolina. He's Charlotte.
I'm from North Carolina. The wood.
Jameis Winston took to social hour last night at the Pelicans basketball game.
He's just patrols, talking to people, working the crowd.
I love James Bunker. Nobody said
Unreal.
I gotta interview Jameis, man. Like that's on my bucket list. As crazy as that sounds, Jameis' personality, man. I know people got mixed feelings. Jameis is crazy. Jameis funny as hell. He a good dude. That's me.
Yeah, that's you. You're the Jameis Winston of the show.
Jameis got the pregame speeches. He just a good dude, man. He come from humble beginnings, poor as fuck. But he just a good dude. I always remember that Florida State game his freshman year. They're playing, I think, was it Notre Dame they're playing or Stanford? It was one. We were on the bus. Our game had just ended. We had just beat somebody, and we were on the bus back to Ball State. And I'm watching the game on the bus, and he was. It was like his coming out party. He was balling out. He had that famous little halftime speech. I'm like, okay, this guy Jameis gonna be nice. And I've always since then it's kind of like followed his career. And I know in NFL he's had ups and downs. 30 picks, 30 touchdowns, but the man can make any throw on the field. but he can also throw any pick on the field too. So that's the kind of the balance. But I fuck with James. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. He's a good dude.
Yeah, he's one of those. He's like The Rock. Nobody's gonna hate on him.
Yeah, you don't like him though.
Not as a player, but I like the kid.
Can you admit he can't make any throw though? Can you admit that?
Yeah, I said he should be start. So first of all, we're almost there. We're at the end. Let's get through it. And I'm going to bring that point back up. Derek Carr looks like Marv when he loses. I don't know if you've seen this.
I ain't seen this. And we're talking about actual Derek Carr, not we ain't talking about, because yesterday I fucked up. I said Derek Carr, we meant David Carr because it was his brother who was making the comment. What you're saying right now, we're talking about Derek Carr, and I don't know if we even got. Let me see. Here we go. Oh, oh, I was wondering who Marv was. You going from the famous from Home Alone. Oh, he looked just like this motherfucker. He got the same. Stepping on ornaments and shit. Hey, Derek looks stressed out. He look old as hell in this picture. God,
what'd you say? Setting up what?
Stepping on ornaments and shit.
On what?
Ornaments. Ornaments. How you say it? Ornaments. Ornaments. Am I saying it wrong? Ornaments.
Yes. Hey, now Derek Carr is fucking a joke. I'll be honest with you. Anyway, my homeboy, I talked to him on the phone last night. I said, Coach, give me a job. And I'm just fucking with him. But one of my good friends in the business, he wrote in my book, actually. He has a quote right here. Let me show you the quote. So I'll just talk, see? Because remember, I don't know anybody. According to the chat. I don't know nothing. I don't know anybody. I got so many. I got so many testimonials. I'm trying to find the motherfucker. Like, God damn. Here we go. One of the best recruiters and offensive minds I've ever come across, Derek Mason, at the time head coach of Vanderbilt University. My boy just took the head coaching job at Middle Tennessee. Shout out to my boy Derek Mason. He used to be the head coach at Vanderbilt, defensive coordinator at Stanford. I think he's going to do a great job. By the way, Willie Fritz in there wrote something for me. Lane Kiffin. I got a lot of guys in there that wrote. Marcellus. Michael Rappaport. Eddie Shore. Dr. Mendoza, who's in the show right now. Hey, this is a real one. Let me show you the difference between like real hood cats. Dr. Mendoza, by the way, is from the Nickerson Gardens.
Okay. Seize up. Let me see.
Listen to this. Jason's love for kids and passion for the game illustrated in this book is real.
Contrary to belief.
That's like a cold ass one, huh?
That's fire. That's like you read that, you like it kind of do this to you. Like you feel something when you read that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Feeling right there, man.
Congratulations to him. We got
Shout
one white person shit. We got to show this white person shit, man. This is white people shit 101. And god damn, dog. Have you heard of curling?
Oh, the Libby Ford. Yeah.
Off a stone on the outside, trying to get the roll to the stone at the button. They're working on it frantically. There's the contact. There's the roll. She's made it. That is the best shot I've ever seen to win a game. Unbelievable.
That's epic. No. That was legendary.
Close. Whoa. Whoa. Close. Whoa. 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 Close. Yeah! Whoa. Yeah! All right.
Then they beat her.
That's pretty talented. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I don't know what the fuck. I never understood what they doing, but that's
shaving ice to go faster.
Pretty impressive. I'll say that. I mean, I'll say this though.
Lucy, that's some Lucy shit, but Lucy Mexican people shit, but that's kind of like same type of shit.
Anything black people decide to like focus on, we take over though. If we wanted to take that sport over, we would fuck y'all up in that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Respectfully though, we would fuck y'all up in curling. If we came together, if I called a meeting top of the year, say, hey y'all, this year we focusing on curling, we gonna fuck y'all up. Badminton, curling.
Let's just keep it real and let's keep it racist.
Let's do it.
You don't like ice. You don't like water. You don't like dogs.
Mm-hmm.
You are not going to get on that ice with skates on and do that sport. It doesn't matter. So you'll never beat us in that sport because you won't do that. Let's just keep it real.
That's true. All that's true. But two things can be true. And if we decided to do that,
I just said three things.
Three things can be true. If we decided to do that, we will fuck out. We're not gonna decide it, but if we wanted to, we could do that. Badminton. We fucked y'all up in tennis already. We fucked y'all up in fucking basketball. Ain't even conversation. We fucked y'all up in football overall. What's fuck up on? We fucked up on track, field. Shit.
We own hockey. Wayne Gretzky's the best time. We own hockey.
It's on skate.
Baseball probably ours.
What? Baseball might be fucking like Messi. It might be theirs. It might be somebody else.
Nah, but right now, maybe, but all time, the best baseball player is white. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Babe Ruth, Pete Rose. I mean, I can go on. Roger Clemens.
Derek Jeter, a brother, ain't he? Derek Jeter mix.
Nah, we don't know what he is. But we know what Barry Bonds is. I mean, he's in there, but we have Mark McGuire.
Barry Bonds a brother. Hey. Sammy Sosa. I know he white now, but he used to be black. Sammy Sosa.
Ripken. We have like Nolan Ryan.
We got Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Jr. Motherfucking.
You got a couple.
Ken Griffey a mark, but
brothers though, not the brothers that speak Spanish, not Dominicans. We talk about.
But hold on, though. Be real.
Ken Griffey.
They black too, though.
No, they're not.
They just black somewhere else.
No, they're not.
JB, for example, listen, for real. I always had.
We're not. So then I'm not gonna get Europeans. Then nah, we got it's just a white.
If I was born in Mexico, motherfucker, I'm still black. I just speak Spanish. Hola, me gusta te amo. I just speak Spanish.
It's a white versus black debate. It's a racist debate. We got to keep it funky.
All right, but the greatest baseball player of all time, steroids or not, is Barry Bonds, and that's us. So I could argue.
Babe Ruth's the best ever. What are you talking about?
He ain't better than Barry. Be real, though.
Ain't that better than Mickey Mantle? Mickey Mantle, Joe DiMaggio. I mean, there's too many whites to name, dog. It's white person sport. We run it. We dominate it.
All right. We got y'all in hip-hop and R&B. We got y'all in dancing. Y'all can't dance for shit.
Hey. Oh, no. You know what? Gangsters don't dance with boogie. Hey, so look, let's real quick. My main man is up for the Pro Bowl. He will be the first Pro Bowler to ever be on the show, Last Chance U, which will be my kid, my player.
It's been a minute, but I got something for you. You've probably heard of Last Chance U. That's actually where Jermaine Johnson started his college career.
All the way from the beginning, JUCO.
Shout out to Independence Community
picture.
College. Go Pirates. Johnson then transferred to Georgia for 2 seasons, 1 year at Florida State where he ended his college career. You know the rest of the story. Dominates the Senior Bowl, shoots up the draft board. Joe Douglas works the phone like a Wall Street broker, baby, making a deal to select Johnson at 26 overall.
We're coming to get you.
This is where it gets spicy. Johnson has already doubled his sack total, QB hit, tackles for loss compared to his rookie season. Bonus points, he has one of the best celebrations on the team. Look, I'm no historian, but according to my record, no player who is on Last Chance U has made a Pro Bowl yet.
Hey, Tank Dell was heading that way before the injury, but Jermaine Johnson, man, that's gonna be fire. I love that.
I might have a few that play for me on there. I'm just saying, but I can't coach.
We might need to have a Super Bowl / Last Chance U reunion party for everybody to switch over to Mint Mobile and pay that $30.
But I can't coach.
You can't coach. You racist.
Black.
You white ball.
Quentin Moore. I mean, #1 tight end in the country next year. Just watch. But I can't coach. I can't recruit. I can't coach. I can't do nothing. Anyway, hell yeah, hell no. Let's end the show with a bang. We got to get out of here. You ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
Hell yeah, hell nah. Wembanyama so far is a bust as I've predicted.
Hell no. The Spurs suck, though. I will say that. The Spurs are shitty.
15 straight.
Yeah, Spurs suck.
How good can he be?
He's missed a few games, too, I think.
How good can he be?
I mean, fuck. He ain't a bust.
Well, he ain't the guy y'all thought he was. The next LeBron James. Blah, 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 blah. The motherfucker's 17 feet tall.
It's
can't
too early.
do that.
It's too early. Kobe averaged like 13 points, early on. It's like it's
He
too
didn't
early.
start. He wasn't starter, and he wasn't the guy.
I know. I'm just saying it's too early. It's too early.
Wembanyama is a bust. Hell yeah. No, hell yeah, hell nah. The Clippers will miss the playoffs. James Harden got hurt again last night, Smitty. I was laughing like a motherfucker. I'm like, this fucking fraud-ass team. The Clippers are horrible. They're at the bottom of the thing. They're just a bad team. They're a horrible organization. I don't understand. I want to play a game with you right after this, by the way. Don't remind me before we get out of here. Clippers miss the playoffs. Hell yeah, hell no.
Hell no. They'll make the play in and they'll fight and they'll get a 7 or 8 seed. They gonna make it. Hell no.
Fucking playing. We gotta get everybody a trophy. God. Hell yeah, hell no. Jameis Winston should be the starter in New Orleans.
Who's the options? Taysom Hill and Derek Carr. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. He should be the starter.
Hell yeah, I'm with you. I like Jameis Winston. I want him to start. He's got a big arm. He can get the ball to Chris Olave. He can get the ball to the fucking tight end. He can spread the field out. Derek Carr's got a big arm, but he's just fucking soft and atrocious. At least Jameis will sit in that motherfucker and deliver the ball. He might throw a pick, but guess what? It is what it is. I'd rather throw a pick trying than a sack not trying. This motherfucker takes a sack every goddamn time. He's so soft. Hell yeah, hell nah. There will be 4 SEC teams in the college football playoff when it goes to 12 teams each year.
No, hell no. But there will guaranteed be 2 no matter what. And I do agree with you that the team, one of those SEC teams might set out a couple players in that SEC championship game because no matter what, if you make the SEC championship game, you are guaranteed to be a top 12 team for sure. So not 4, but I do see 2 to 3. There we go.
So you're telling me they're not going to put in Georgia and LSU over Liberty?
Liberty.
You're not going to put in. Think about this real quick before we get to the next 2. Jaden Daniels gets in at number 12 this year, and he's a Heisman winner.
You know what, though, JB? Timeout. I did forget that teams are moving next year, though. Like, Texas is in the SEC next year. Oklahoma's in the SEC. So, never mind. Hell yeah. No. I forgot. Nope. I go back.
Again.
Ain't no win. This ain't a win. This ain't a debate. This ain't a win. It will be 4 teams. My fault, y'all. I forgot that they moving conferences. Hell yeah. It might be. It might be 6. Yeah, it might be half the fucking thing.
You over there talking about Georgia's not a top 4 team.
It's gonna be half. It's gonna be half fucking SEC, a quarter of it Big Ten, and then it might be Big Ten SEC, and that's it. Honestly.
Hell yeah, hell no. Rap music is dying.
Hell no. It's different. It ain't dying. It's different. It ain't dying.
Hey,
have you heard? No.
I'm looking right now. Rick Ross sold 32,332 copies. That is dying.
Hey, 50 Cent been going at his neck too. But listen.
30,000 in a week? No, I sold 30,000 out of my trunk with Master P albums.
Go listen to fucking Evil Ways, Drake and J. Cole. I know you'll listen to new rap. Just please, JB, please give me a chance. Listen to, it's called Evil Ways. It's Drake and J. Cole. Listen how they went bar for bar, back and forth. Listen to it twice. Because the first time I heard it, you go, this is bull. Listen to it twice and really listen, though. Don't just turn it on. Listen to the bars that they're fucking saying, the similes, the metaphors. Evil Ways, Drake and J. Cole. Is there a lot of bullshit out here? Hell yeah. Hell yeah in the rap game. But there's still some really good rappers out there, too.
Is it dying? That doesn't mean it's dead. Is it dying?
Hell I just can't say it is, man. You ain't heard the new 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne album? Welcome to Cali Grove, too? No. Oh, my God.
And that's why it's dying. That's why it's dying. There's 30,000 people that's only interested. That's dying.
Don't use Rick Ross fucking. Rick Ross ain't hot no more in the rap game. Don't use that to compare to everybody else.
He's one of the most famous rappers in the world. What do you mean?
He ain't hot right now. Rappers they have a certain stint where they're hot and they die off. He's not hot right now in music. I'm sorry.
All right, hell yeah, hell no. Before we play this game, Elon Musk will become more powerful than the sitting president by the year 2030.
Yes, hell yeah. I'm actually nervous, honestly, about like Elon Musk and
I don't think he'll be the president, but he'll be more powerful then.
Yeah, because he's creating certain technologies that I think that we're allowing, and I think by that time it's gonna be fucking crazy. Like I'm seeing all these like Google glasses and they're putting chips in people's hands now. And I just feel like we're gonna get to a spot where it's gonna get crazy. This world's gonna be crazy, man. And like I know everybody not spiritual and all that, but I just feel like I don't know. It might be I ain't gonna say it's the end of times. I don't know. It just feel crazy right now, Jay. I'm not gonna lie. Like the shit that's going on today. Like I don't know.
Here's the thing. The whole end of times thing and all this prophecies and all that. I think it's bullshit. Here's why I say that.
All right, tell me.
If there is a God, let's say there's God out there, and there is a God, then there's no way God is going to say this is the end. God has allowed dinosaurs to live and die. God has allowed fucking all kind of different world wars. They've allowed technology to change. They've allowed whatever the fuck. He's not going to just say, let's end it now because of the TikTokers. Nah, I think it's going to go through this stage of evolution as well, and it's going to be another story in history. We're going to have our bumps and bruises, but this ain't it.
JB, so let me ask you this. You think the world will be here just forever?
I don't know about forever, but long after we're gone.
I hope you're right. I just don't know. It just so much has happened in technology just within my lifetime. Like so many advancements has happened like so quick that I think like by the time I'm fucking 50, ain't no telling what the hell they're gonna be. They're gonna have fucking flying cars, motherfucking.
Hey, but we were saying this, dog, because back in the day when like Back to the Future came out, I was like 10, 11, 12 years old, and I thought we'd have flying cars by the time I'm 47, and it ain't.
But now I think I might really have it though. Like my the way we at now.
Well, we got cars that fly right now. We got them already, but
Elon Musk, he created. I see motherfuckers in jetpacks. He created his own rocket ship, and we live in LA. We be seeing like it be late at night, and I'll be seeing this random shit in the sky, and it be that what's that spot out here that Elon owns? Fucking SpaceX. SpaceX be out here just testing shit out. Y'all, what are y'all doing? Like I don't know. It's weird.
See, I wouldn't mind getting a car, like just have our regular cars that we whatever car we want, but we could fly in it.
It'd be chaos though. You know that crashing in the air.
Not those places you ain't gonna be.
Imagine a drunk flyer. Motherfucker drunk high.
I'm gonna fly to like Sean Waffles' house in Kansas. There won't be a motherfucker on the road because nobody go there. I'm gonna go straight to Kansas City. Maybe like 3 people I'll be seeing in the sky. You know. But the thing is, Smitty, you only fly like this high. I'm not gonna get in my. I'm just gonna fly right here, like about 400 miles an hour though, flying. But like stay like above buildings. That's it. I'm not gonna fly 30,000 square feet. I just want to fly like right above the road.
Right. That's what you're saying.
Smoke the stick, just mad, bump, beating, music, beating.
NWA on, yeah.
Hey, so look, real quick, pecking order of Los Angeles. You've been here long enough. The pecking order. Hell yeah, hell nah. It goes like this. LA Lakers, LA Dodgers, LA Rams, LA Kings, Anaheim Angels, California Angels, Los Angeles Angels, whatever the fuck they are now. The Mighty Ducks, LA Clippers.
The only tweak I think I would make, I think I might put the Kings slightly above the Rams, only because anybody who comes and plays the Rams out here, JB, it becomes their home field. Steelers, Raiders, 49ers, fucking anybody.
That's a stadium thing, though. That's the Chargers, too. Oh, I didn't put the Chargers. My bad. Chargers are last after the Clippers.
No, it's probably Chargers and Clippers, right? Or is it Clippers and Chargers?
Probably.
Clippers still last. I'm going to say hell yeah. Overall, I'm going to say hell yeah. That's right.
Both of Marcellus' 2 teams.
Don't nobody fuck with it because the Chargers has been in San Diego their entire fucking life. Like it's like ain't nobody like that's a San Diego squad. I see San Diego fans coming out here and supporting them more than actual LA fans. And then Clippers are gonna clip no matter how much money they put into it. You know, I know they stadium the Intuit Dome is gonna be incredible. But at the end of the day, man, this will always be a Laker town, no matter what y'all do. It don't matter what they could win a ring somehow. It's still gonna be a Laker town. Until they get to 15, they're gonna need 16 rings in a row to pass to even get in the conversation. So
I don't get it. And Marcellus he just continues to. I gotta get Marcellus back on the show here.
He likes being the outlier, I guess.
We all do. Some of us do. You know.
You do.
You will too one day. Shout out to everybody. Pound the like, man. Get us 1,000 likes so we can get Mint Mobile to get us a studio so we can get in person, make some coin, really do this. Pay Bailey in the back who's sweating and grinding right now, doing all this stuff, pulling up graphics, showing Big Smitty's true colors. You know what I'm saying? Doing all these different things. And, live and die in L.A. And bottom line is Troy Aikman's the best quarterback of all time. And I don't think that people realize this. And, it is what it is. I mean, the best quarterback of all time is right there. I mean, look at the ball.
Let's watch this whole game.
1.72 seconds. That ball got 59 yards.
Let's watch this whole game.
You don't want to watch this whole game. AR5.
You such a hater.
Hey, Bailey, shout out, Bailey. You know who pays you. Much love. Pound the like, subscribe, become a member. Facts.
That's all I say. Hey, y'all, I had JV pissed earlier when I said facts. He got hot, didn't he? I'm going to keep saying that shit now. I got him. Now I know how to get him. It's over.
Mint Mobile might be something, dog. I don't know. If you guys can make it happen, we're gonna leave it up to you guys, though. We're gonna leave it up to you guys. We got something maybe popping, but we gotta leave it to you. If you come over to Mint Mobile, we'll do it. If not, man, fuck
if y'all don't switch over, we can't sign the deal. If y'all commit to switching over, we gonna sign the deal, and the studio gonna be real. Ooh! If y'all switch over, we gonna sign the deal, and if we sign the deal, the studio was real. Come on now. If y'all commit to switching over, we gonna sign the deal. And when we sign the deal, the studio was real. We signed the deal. I said the studio. I said we signed the deal. The studio was real. Make it happen, Chaz. It's on y'all.
Much love. We'll see you tomorrow. Free Game Friday. Jeff Nadu joins us. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a wrap. We want the games we're missing, we switched it and filled the gap.
You are now tuned in to the Coach JB